Ladies and gentlemen, we remember the synopsis for this episode. What's going on, you motherfucking cunts? We hit over 1,000 follows on Instagram. Kind of cool. I want to say 962 are bots.
That's all right. They're probably hot. Like stripper bots and shit.
Like, oh, Fudge and Finn's Shots for Likes podcast. Do you want to eat my pussy tomorrow? Click here for yes.
Listen, lady, we're busy doing the podcast, but we'll see what I can work on my schedule.
We'll figure it out, bot lady. Thanks for continuing to listen. This episode, we got our good buddy Eric Schoemer on. He's probably going to be here soon. So
you say good buddy. I haven't seen the kid in like 8 years.
Yeah, but I just say that about everybody, you know? Can't say good buddy for 17 episodes and Eric comes on. We're like, yeah, our guy that we know in high school. But yeah, he's going to be here probably in like 5 minutes, so wrap this shit up, I guess, real quick. But thanks for continuing to listen. You know what we're on, where we're at. shotsforlikespodcast.libsyn.com. iTunes, Google Play Music, TuneIn. I know it's so hard to do them all. YouTube, Stitcher.
We're going to get you like a prompter.
iHeartRadio.
We'll put a sticker
and
up there.
Spotify.
You know what
7
I'm saying?
places. The only reason I don't fuck it up is because I know there's 7 of them. And that's why I always end up barely being able to get through
1, 3.
You guys got to follow us on Twitter because I go on it every day, just post dumb shit. I've actually been attacking Wendy's lately.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Well, long story short, I hit them up. I was like, yeah, man, like hook us up with a Baconator a week and we'll fucking give you free advertisement. And they never hit us back. And I kept seeing their dumb ad all day. So I was like, listen, at Wendy's, you fucking cunts. Team Fresh is bullshit. Team Frozen over here for life. So now I've taken... I've taken the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm taking the leadership role of Team Frozen. Hashtag Team Frozen.
You want to make a video of us eating frozen fucking Bubba burgers and just
and send it to him? Yes, we have to do
like
it.
in front of the Wendy's.
Yeah, we got to do that. We got to do that. I mean, 2 minutes for us opening this episode is already too long. So enjoy it, you fucking cunts. Listen to us continuously.
Oh, and in this episode, when I'm talking about me smoking weed, I definitely don't smoke weed.
Oh, yeah, me either. There was one more fucking thing. Balls, cock. See, that when I do this, I do this by myself. Well, together they're kind of like one package. You know what I mean? Oh, follow us on Twitter, @ShotsForLikes. Follow us on Instagram, @ShotsForLikesPodcast. Add us on Facebook, facebook.com/ShotsForLikesPodcast. Biatch. Mic check. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. Shots for likes. 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 So now that we've explained the rules of
you just
the N-word to Eric.
BD class people. Rules.
Rules and stuff.
Oh my! What the fuck is that, dude?
Fucking beer.
You got like a goddamn British system for beer? Here, hop.
No, it's not British. It's just. I think it's gonna pop though. So like, I need to let some of this out.
What the fuck is that, dude?
Fucking book bag, travel book bag. I got tools in there. I got everything I need in there.
This is the first. This is podcast first.
Yeah, he bought like.
Yeah, I'll Snapchat.
Yeah, do something. I'm already gonna hold on. Here, Keith, keep her going.
Yeah, I got you. First time Bozo brings beer, drinking out of Powerade. What kind of beer you drinking?
Beck's.
Little Beck's?
Yeah, little Beck's.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I drank Pabst for years, so
right.
Like anything's a step up. And what's Natty?
Oh God! Did you do PBR with lime? I hear that's like a thing.
No, I never tried with the lime. This guy loves my notes.
Yeah, hook it up.
Cunt. All right, good.
What's up, bitches?
All right. So
Isn't that like warm?
No.
If you need me to pop in the freezer or something, get a little chill. That's not bad.
All right, hand me over a shot glass, gentlemen. Let's get a little shotski going.
You could just brought a 6-pack.
Yeah, but this is like way fucking funnier though. Hold on, if you look back, Eric, can the people see it?
Let's see.
See if you can maybe lift it up or show them.
Yeah,
Look at this fucking thing, dude. Haven't seen this guy in like over a decade, and he shows up to fucking Finn's house.
Oh, right. I forgot we're doing the Finn thing. I'm used to Kid.
Yeah, I hear you. I forgot all about that, dude. Yeah, Well, I was like the young kid in the group, so they're like, "Oh, this kid's drunk. We're not gonna remember his name. Call him Kid."
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it was like. And then he one day ended up in my classroom. I was like, "Oh, it's the fucking Kid!"
Oh, it's Kid.
I remember we were at I forget what we were doing, but we were hanging out with Jay McKay. We were gonna do something with him, and his mom was like, "Oh, who you guys hang out with?" It's like, "Oh, Schoemer's Kid." And she's like, "Who's this Kid character? I don't know if I like this guy."
He doesn't want anybody knowing his real name. What's going on with that?
He's like, "No, I'm just Keith. Like, it's nice to meet you." They just keep calling me Kid. I don't know what they're doing.
I have no idea what's going on.
No drugs or anything, I swear. Guys, you got the drugs on you?
All right, let's see.
I was the innocent
What do you want, man? Rum or
Jets.
vodka?
No, I'll go.
Oh, you got your
got
Grey
a little-
Goose? Word? Right?
How much did that cost you? A little Grey Goose shooter?
Fucking $2.99. This little guy.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
I feel like a Grey Goose shooter would be like $5.
That's what I was thinking at first too. I was like, I'm gonna go fancy for tonight. For that.
We're in
Don't,
Hamburg,
don't,
so
be
we gotta be
afraid, don't
fancy.
be afraid to get up close, Eric,
right,
on the,
right,
on the,
right.
on the
Keep
mic,
your-
so it picks
Can
you
you
up.
hear me?
Just because it'll
Now,
be...
what's this clip thing? Clip? Clap?
Oh, it's what... Well, here, watch. I'll show you. Look at my thing. Ah! See how it turned red right here?
Jesus. Yeah, we heard it too.
So that's what the sound distorts. So Keith does it all the time.
Big time.
I just opened my fucking seltzer and I didn't do it in the mic.
Now, do you guys
Fuck
like?
it up,
I
man.
never hear it on the podcast. I don't hear a clip. Like it doesn't cut out.
Well,
fix
nothing
that?
cuts out. It distorts sound. But I run all the podcasts through this program that I found that
Am I doing
like
jets?
compresses
whatever you
everything
want.
and shit like that. So it makes it sound like real professional. Like I know what I'm doing, but I mean I do know what I'm doing.
Right.
You guys.
I keep forgetting they're on there.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hey.
Hey, I don't know who's watching, but whoever is, get a fucking shot ready. They are bros and broads.
We'll do a shot via the internet.
I guess this is.
Then we'll start getting into some stories of some trouble.
It's always more in a shot.
I know. What
Yeah,
is
people
that?
forget about that shit.
Savages.
Sons of bitches. Well, Schoemer.
Do these light on fire? Are we doing fire shots?
No, we don't have a high enough percentage of alcohol. Thank fuck. Schoemer's good to have you here.
Good to
See you,
guys.
man. So would you get a ride?
No, I drove.
Oh, you drove?
You're not going to pull a Brandon on the way out of here, are you?
Bro, Brandon, let me tell you about Brandon.
Tell it.
This guy.
Well, the people do know about Brandon, so feel free to add to it.
The dumbass. Jess, come on. Jess was right there. What are you doing, Brandon?
You heard the episode too, so it makes
I
it even
did.
funnier.
You know what's funny? That was my sister and Eric Proctor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Proctor's old truck. So my sister,
Not anymore, it's no
not
one's
anymore,
truck.
Right. So my sister called me because they were up there for Super Bowl, and she's like, "Oh, Brandon crashed the truck." I was like, "No way!" And then I heard the podcast like a couple days later. I was like, "Wait a second, when was Brandon on?"
Wait a minute.
That's fucking hysterical,
That's
dude.
funny. You actually put it together before even listening to his episode. That's hilarious.
Actually, I saw your sister more recent I seen you, dude. Nate's wedding.
Zapata's wedding?
Yeah.
Nate. Oh,
Nate, did I
Nate's-
say wedding? Yeah, well,
Nader Zapata, it's one of them.
yeah, same shit. Whatever. Yeah,
Oh
she
wait,
was
your
there.
sister was at
I
Nate's
know-
wedding?
Yeah.
I don't even think I know
That's
your
what I meant.
sister.
Yeah, Zapata's wedding.
I don't even think I know.
It
your
was
sister.
funny because there was no seat left, so I sat down next to her, and she this looked like
Was
who
she
the-
at our
who the
table?
fuck is no when we were the actual wedding, and she was kind of looked over like who the fuck is this fat drunk kid, right? And then like afterwards, she's like, "Oh shit, you're Keith. I forgot. Oh, you're the kid." Eric's like, "Yeah, he was sitting next to us during the fucking reception." She's like, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't realize that was you. I thought you were just some fat drunk guy." I was like, "Well, you're not far off." I am.
a fat drunk
are
guy.
on point.
Hold on, hold on, so your sister went, but you didn't go to Zapata's wedding
No,
or Nate's
no.
wedding?
Why do you
Who the
weren't really
fuck's your
friends with
sister?
like Nate or anything, were you?
I mean, I hung out with him probably around the time you guys were. He was out of school by that time, but
Yeah.
that's where I think seniors.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with him and Mullet a lot, and Ray and Pat and Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw Ray actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
I see Ray a lot. Poor guy.
He's got what happened? You like saw him and he was like, "Hey, what's going on? How you been?" All of a sudden he hears like ladders falling down. He's like, "All right, I found my kids. I gotta go, Keith."
I was like, nice to see you, man.
The kids are terrorizing shit.
No, he's good. He's good. Actually, he just fixed my wife's car because he does the auto body.
Yeah.
A tree fell on it during the fucking the storm, so we
That
brought
sucks.
it over there because
Which fucking one, dude? There's been so many this year.
The first one probably. Like the
third one, the last one.
Word.
So
yeah,
he
it was.
fixed it up. He did good.
That's
I keep
nice.
in contact with him.
That's nice of you, Ray.
Yeah.
Very kind gentleman
fucking
there,
Ray.
sir.
So he does that stuff. What do
Kind
you-
sir.
so you're a mechanic too, though.
I was a mechanic. Now I'm a tow truck driver, a fucking meat butcher shop cleaner, and a plower.
Jeez, you're all over the place.
You're a blow job giver.
A little bit.
The weekend
During the days.
Only on days that end in Y. So I was excited that Mo Bigsley was like fucking perfect level right there.
I don't. Well, I don't-
You can't blow that
On
thing.
the way
Ain't
out.
no one blowing that
it ain't
thing.
on the live footage right now, but that's the only place you can put it. Because last time we put Mo Bigsley, you could see it. There's a piece of sheetrock that ripped off.
He ripped the
When,
sheet.
when we went to go
off.
paint like the second coat, Keith went to go take off Mo Bigsley and it ripped pieces of sheetrock off. You can see it right there. It's like the ring.
My girlfriend's like, "What the fuck did you do?" I was like, "The dick, baby."
What do you want me to do?
And that fucking little guy, this little fucking. I want to show the live viewers how disappointing this fucking dildo is.
Yeah, when I
gen-
heard it was 7 inches, I was like, oh,
So-
that's not gonna compare.
A
That's,
morning after pill.
The
what was
can's
it,
almost
like?
bigger
What was
than
it
it.
like 2 morning after pills ago? We just what is this thing? It feels like pre-lube, dude.
It might be.
You guys, do you just Kristen coming in here with this thing when you're working, dude?
The general.
All right. So this thing, we're like, dude, is there a dildo with an American flag on it, right? So Keith finds this thing on fucking
Jesus,
Amazon.
dog.
What's up with that dog, though?
Oh, he's freaking out right now.
And we order it, and like, yeah, it's like a dildo with American flag all over it. It's like hilarious, but at the same time, it's so small. It's like
I mean,
fucking.
it's not meat beef, but
They could have said Irish size that we wouldn't have been excited about it. You know what I mean?
no, we're not doing the 15. What, you were on 16.
I stopped last time. I don't know.
That's what I thought. I wasn't sure if you were.
I think I was gonna give it up.
Were you giving up?
I think I was gonna try and give it up.
So those are yours. Because
Oh,
I
my
know
man.
you probably got more Mets fans.
I do.
Coming with gifts. So what is this?
I like when our people come with gifts on this podcast. By the
know,
way,
it's been nice
Anyone
lately.
watch out there? Bring some shit. I probably don't like you. Bring some shit for me, would you? Beautiful, man.
Can we
Thank
use
you.
those for Jets Yankees or Mets Yankees? I
don't
keep
know.
doing that.
I
I
don't
keep
know
saying
if they're
Jets
fucking-
Yankees.
Probably
There's
not. There's probably
stipulated.
like some kind of
Let me see one of these things.
Subway Series fucking not.
yeah, like something like that.
Yeah, let me take one of these. The fucking because the broad likes the
Whoa.
Mets. Girlfriend likes the Mets, man.
He handed them to me.
Yeah, and I'm taking one from you.
I need all of these.
Just like grab the fucking
I need all
stack.
of them. That's funny.
Mets.com/donuts. It's my kind of website.
Fuck yeah. You can. Yeah.
I'll grab one.
Thank you,
later.
bro. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Mets
Cheers.
Fans to Mets fans.
Yeah, might as well take another shot, right? I think we've been sober for too long. It's only been like what 7 minutes. It's bullshit.
All right.
Well, we gotta. I can't see. I can't see what
my-
Schomer's cooler of beer. Is it?
How'd you
is
like
it-
leave the
is it
house
there
with that?
okay?
Was your wife like, what are you?
No, my wife is cool as hell. My wife, she lets me do what I need to do.
I understand that, but like, they still got like be like, you're a fucking retard,
Well,
right?
you know
Yeah,
what?
every now and then.
I forgot it at home, right? So I had to stop at Walmart. Hence taking the shit too.
Well, I hear you. I've shit at
that's why
Walmart
it's-
plenty of
yeah,
times.
So I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me grab another one over here.
Yeah.
Good to go. Left the fucking beers in the
I
parking
like
lot.
that though. I like when someone comes with something brand new, coming with like this whole fucking beer jug. I like that. That's good
got it,
stuff.
bro.
Yeah, we have to take a picture of them. I got
only
more
shitty
vodka
part
if you need
is-
there.
Oh, we do it. You know what, dude? Let me take a. Oh, I can't. The phone's over there.
When you take it off, I'll take a
Yeah,
picture.
I gotta take. I gotta take a.
keep this one for future guests. How about that? 'Cause I got plenty. I got like
How
4
about
or
that?
5 of them at home.
We'll fill it with vodka.
I usually use them for fucking the 7-Eleven days. You know, fucking free slushy day. Bring blah blah blah.
They let you fill that whole thing?
Yeah, dude. They let you as long as it fills through the hole.
No, come
Yes.
on, that whole fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, I got the fat one though. It's like fat like out and then about that way.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
after like a half an hour, doesn't it just turn into like blue water?
Nah, if you drink it quick enough.
You drink like fucking 3,000 ounces of slushy.
Dude,
We-
you drink it, then you go to the next 7-Eleven or Quick Check, whatever the fuck it is, and then
Yeah.
you just keep filling and refilling and refilling.
Word up.
sugar highs and motherfuckers just like, brah.
You gotta start throwing vodka in there too.
Have you done? Were you there for vodka slushies? I feel like I've done that with you before.
I feel like when you lived up on, what was that?
Get up close in that mic, buddy. There you go. Much better.
Like when my mom had that.
Tearsboro? No.
Tansboro.
Tansboro. I think we had vodka slushies up there once.
That's possible.
But we had a lot of burritos up there. I know that.
Yeah. Oh, those fucking. Do they still make those? Those like ShopRite
The
shitty
fucking dollar
burrito
ones that you
things.
throw in real quick.
Oh man,
good.
they're
I
so
don't know.
bad, but you just fuck with them, man. You just get them in you.
Kind of like 7-Eleven hot dogs.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
all about the 7-Eleven hot dog. I know you're
My man.
You're
Dude, I just
not
had
down
one on
with
the way
chili?
here.
All right, here's the thing. He does them without a bun, so he's just eating.
No, I had it on the bun today.
Oh, you are. So you man.
I haven't done it without the bun yet, but the time I decide, because I try to eat like as little carbs.
That's
like, when I eat a
I'm
lot of
with you.
starch, I feel like shit
I
nowadays.
try
Like,
it too, but I always end up with the fucking bun.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah.
What I want to do is get 2 of the big bites and then just pour all the chili and cheese. I just eat it
I
with a
get
fork
the
and
fucking
knife.
relish on there too.
I don't go relish, but I go
relish guy,
chili,
huh?
cheese,
I'll fuck with
mustard,
relish.
onions.
I'm lazy, so like by the time I'm done with the first one, I'm like already on my way to the counter, and I'm like, fuck all those condiments.
Yeah.
Like I'll do the chili and the cheese just because it's a quick button push.
Yeah. Well, you have to do the chili and the cheese. That's like that's
so
the
it's not
reason
even
you
like
buy
a
the
pump?
hot dog
It's
is
like
to
a
get that
exactly.
free chili and cheese.
But it's so like they never clean out that fucking chili.
Oh, no way,
I think
dude.
of it every time I fucking do it, I'm like, I'm gonna regret this in about
like
3 seconds.
Like the last person's finger that was on this button probably has AIDS, but I'm still eating this hot dog.
You know, there's
wonder
just
where I got
mold
E.
sitting in
coli.
there and fucking like. It's like,
We're
I'm
still
never
alright.
gonna finish the.
it's penicillin, right?
When was the last time you cleaned that shit? I cleaned it 14 months ago.
Actually, the guy right in Hamburg, he knows me now. He's looking at me. He's like, I was like, yeah, man, got a big. He's like, I know, man, a big bite, man. I remember you from last week, bro. I was like, yeah, it's kind of like my weekly thing. I go and get drunk. I get a hot dog beforehand. So now I got a 7-Eleven guy. You know what I mean? As you get older, you need more guys.
True.
7-Eleven
It's
guy,
true. I got my
liquor
gas station
store guy, a gas
my
station
fucking,
guy.
Gas
7-Eleven
station
guy,
guy's
everything.
clutch. I wouldn't know because now that I drive again, I have
Did
to.
you not drive?
Well, I used to live in for the last 3 years. I lived in Sparta.
Right.
So I walk to work.
Right, of course.
So-
You're by Crows. You're like a mile away.
Yeah.
I think you said once, right?
Dude, literally a 4-minute walk.
Okay.
So I probably in 3 years put about
15 miles.
like,
To, like, Stop
if I'm
and
being
Shop or
honest,
whatever's
maybe like 2,000 miles in my car in 3 years.
Not bad.
Like nothing.
Like
It's
probably
almost bad
might
for
be
your car because
exaggerating.
you remember when you didn't.
I know my
drive it.
mechanic was like, yeah, your car's fucked, man. Like, how many miles on it? I'm like, 87,000. He's like, what? He's like, this shit shouldn't be happening.
Because you
And I
never
told him
drove
I'm
your
happy.
car.
He's like, oh, well, you're a fucking retard. Now I get it. You haven't driven your car. He's like, do you turn it on every once in a while? I'm like, yeah.
I have that same conversation with every old lady at Cedar Crest up in fucking Riverdale because I do roadsides and towing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, how often do you drive? She's like, I haven't driven since like 1987. It's just sitting here. I don't know why it won't start. I'm like,
You wonder why.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. Like, he looked at me. He's like, you're fucking stupid. He's like, how much gas do you put in your car? I'm like, I filled up and let it sit for like a year. He's like, yeah, idiot. He's like, don't do that. He's like, do yourself a favor. Put $5 into her and call it a day until you have to put another $5 into her.
same with oil. You can't let that shit sit like that.
Yeah. Well, that was
Just
probably
gum up.
the
You're gonna
one.
drive. You should realistically at least turn your car on for 15-20 minutes every couple of days if you don't drive it at all.
True.
Well,
Like something. You gotta. Otherwise, it's just gonna fucking say everything's gonna fucking get destroyed, man.
Yeah. Even
It did.
Even the radiator, that shit will turn into acid after 5 years if you fucking change it out.
See, I don't know. I don't know cars. I know how to drink and cook.
See, I'm Keith's guy for most things. You know, we're just talking about you got a 7-Eleven, you got a liquor store guy, you got a gas. I'm like Keith's guy for most stuff.
Yeah,
like,
he signs shit. Like, if I need a signature, he signs for me. He's my,
have we pulled that off yet?
I don't
It's
think
like
we have.
caregiver.
I remember when you first told Chris that, she was like, what? She's like, what? And I'm like, no, yeah, don't worry, Kristen. If he needs to sign, I didn't sign. I should have came over to sign the mortgage, man.
That would have been hysterical. But like,
Kristen would have been really pissed.
Oh, man.
Just so, with freaking, that would have been so funny, dude, if you walked in a lawyer's office, like, yeah, I'm signing for Keith. And just, they'd be like,
His
what?
power of attorney.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think that's what would be the legitimate name. But like, I think sign guy is funny because like,
like
it's,
sign guy.
it's not like it's not smart. It's not intelligent. There's no like,
Right. If ever
there's-
backlashes, he'd be like, dude, it was a sign guy. Like, really, guys? Fucking
and there's
sign
no
guy.
legitimacy to it. It doesn't
like,
make any sense. See that clipped.
Clicked. I'll get
But
it.
but
one
you
day.
can't notice it. But it distorts the sound. So
okay.
it's not like that big of a deal. But it's more. It's
didn't
me
we,
just bitching at him. We should never really talk
Oh,
about it
that's
anyway.
not
But
for you. That's not for you. Oh, wait, no, it can be for you as long as you don't knock it over.
Fucking dog.
Sorry, Peter. Oh, that wasn't even dog.
nice.
God.
There's no there's no open drinks over there, right? To follow my computer.
There was, yeah.
Oh yeah, can we
got
move
you,
that
though.
away? I appreciate that. Thanks,
whatever.
bud. Yeah, I don't think we ever took the second shot, unless we did, and I poured a third one. But let's take one.
Do you need vodka? You good?
Yeah, I'll do one more. I'm not big on shots anymore. I had like a lot of kidney
That's cool.
damage after 12 days of Christmas I had that one year.
Okay, well, we need to talk about this.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah.
all right, so you don't have to do any more shots. It's fine.
Okay. That's why I brought a gallon of beer.
Yeah, we'll do the shots for you.
I appreciate it. I was
That's
going to get
okay.
a designated shotter, but
That'd
mean?
be funny.
That's like somebody like, hey,
Like just stand in the
take some
corner.
shots.
You should brought Ray and be like, hey, listen, you gotta shut the fuck up for 3 hours. Can't say shit. You just gotta do shots in the corner.
that's all you do.
I'll get you home. You can giggle. You can laugh a little bit. But don't you say a fucking word.
You know what we gotta do now that because pretty soon, not this Eric Sieglin, who the first episode when he comes and he's the bartender when we build the bar over here. Can you see
Bitcoin?
that? Oh, you can.
Yeah,
exactly.
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin. We're gonna need a designated shot guy for guests who don't drink as much as us. We're gonna eventually start hitting that point. We're gonna start running out of people. We're gonna start bringing like sober people on. Someone's gonna need to take shots for these people.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Eric.
See, I can't do it because once I start taking shots, that's it. I'll be here for 4 days. We're having a party. Every day.
Well, here's
you know how us Spanish.
You don't know
people
where
go.
your kids are.
well, here's the thing. So I have futon downstairs.
Right.
Popping that bad boy in here.
Oh, are you?
Because we have a couch coming. They're like, yeah, it'll be done.
Get a custom couch, these bougie fucking pricks.
But they're literally like, it'll be done anywhere from March to like December. So like, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but like they give us like a 2 or 3 month window, and we're like, all right, cool.
Oh,
dude.
wait, did we not? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
Cheers, Instagram.
Why has it got to be Jets, though? Come on, man.
Well, see, you could have had this one.
Punk
I'll get you. You want a new
ass.
shot glass? Well, you're not doing shots anymore.
No, I'm good.
That's fine. See, I like to accommodate the guests. You could have told me
I
that, man.
appreciate that. I appreciate it. No,
The accommodation.
accommodations are great.
Like, I could grab you a cup, man.
No, cup? No, I don't do it like that. I do what's available. Got this party going. I don't have time for cup.
Yeah, it can't be dirty in cups.
Yeah.
You can just throw that Powerade fucking bottle away when you're done.
Or
Right?
reuse it.
Yeah, that's true. Give it a quick
Clean
rinser.
it if I need to. I'm good to
Yeah,
go.
and you wouldn't be able to tell if it's beer or pee, so that would be the always sketchy part. Unless you like drinking urine, then I guess more
That was
power
always
to
the
you.
thing. Like, you're a kid, you're like, I left my beer down here in this bottle an hour ago. Did someone piss in it? Chances are, yeah. Chances are someone pissed on it.
Yeah, you never know. I don't think I've ever come across it, but there are a couple times that I was like, afterwards, I was like, it could have been. It definitely could have been.
I never drank piss, but Josh Admiran definitely drank my loogies.
Oh,
I
In
drank
lunch.
fucking Pat Zielinski's loogies once. There was strawberry milk and fucking Macapá.
oh no, God.
I didn't know. And I was like, fuck you. And I drank it. And I was like, oh no. And
Say-
his face just
Same
smiled.
Same thing with Admiran, dude. He thought he was going to be sly and steal my Nestea in lunch in high school. It was just like a third full fucking blue Nestea carton filled with Luke. I want to throw up thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even the one who drank it.
Let's change the subject here, boys.
All right, I guess. I guess we can move on.
Say hi to the Instagram there, dog. Look, he's
hanging dong.
Hanging dong.
Oh, you got people enjoying all that?
Probably.
Is this the one where they can talk? You guys are swearing.
No shit, asshole.
That's what.
Fucking cunt.
Who are these cunts watching us?
All right, dog.
It's probably like one of our moms or something. You guys sound like, shut up, cunt. I go on, I'm like,
watch yet or no?
she
What's that?
can't.
She still can't.
She
make
well,
it
she
through.
doesn't have Instagram, so she's safe from that. When we went live on Facebook for that big snowstorm, I don't think she watched. She can't. My dad listens to every episode. My
Right,
dad's a
right.
huge fan, but my mom can't do it at all. Like
Oh,
she.
you guys got me through that fucking storm because I was plowing. I just had you up on my little dashboard.
Oh,
Nice.
nice, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that was good.
killer.
How see, we're helping people out, man.
That's it, man. It was
Helping
like,
the people out.
I did 26 hours that day, and I was like, yes. I'm like, oh, they're live. Fucking let's go. Blah, 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 blah. So I like stopped mid plow, and that's when I was like texting
Yeah.
like blah 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 blah.
Oh, you watched the live one? Yeah.
Live,
Okay.
Yeah, I went live.
That's what we were hoping for. Like Keith came up with the idea. He was like, "Dude, let's go live because everybody's going to be stuck inside. It's going to be a huge
Or plowing
storm."
or doing whatever. Yeah, doing
Yeah,
whatever.
so people will be around to actually. They'll be bored. You know what I mean? They won't be putting off things they actually want to do. They'll be stuck watching us.
yeah,
So
yeah, no, it was.
I mean,
It worked.
It definitely got a lot of views. I don't know like how many consistent fucking. Is the dog getting out of here now? Is the dog getting kicked out?
he's fucking up the.
Is the dog going home?
Jumping on the ice, so it sounds worse.
As in the words of Daniel Poinsett, we putting this dog down.
Yeah, dog fucked the mic things.
Really?
Knocked the mic thing over. No, we're good. We're good sound. We're good.
Come here, dog. Come here, buddy. Go
He's
here.
like, yeah, I don't think so, bitch.
He's like,
on,
nah,
Fudge.
you're picking me up,
Come
motherfucker.
on.
Hang out with Uncle Fudge and you cut the shit, you little bastard. All right? You gonna say something for me? You gonna say something for? Don't fucking swear to fuck, dog. You're lucky you fucking
Dog's
cute.
famous,
Dog
man.
ain't cute. I'm a man's man.
Dog is awesome. Like at first, I didn't think me and Dog were gonna get along. I was like, oh, I see how
Dog's
this
friendly
is
to
going.
everyone, dude.
Oh yeah, the dog just barks like he's fucking hard shit, and all of a sudden, you know how many people, you know how many fucking guests when we were in Sparta, we were sitting there getting hammered, they'd be like freaking out the guest, right? But somebody like was ever at Keith's house for the first time, and like an hour in, they're like cuddling up to the guest and shit, like your dog's like fucking nuzzling. It was like Tanner, right? Remember you like wanted to kill Tanner, and then all of a sudden he was like cuddling with Tanner and getting pissed. When
Yeah,
he would
I
leave.
came and walk around this neighborhood like. He sees someone who's like, rah, 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 rah. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down. I'm like, people are not gonna
down,
like
dog.
us. Not
He's
that I
alright.
care,
You're
but
good, Dog. You're good.
He's all right. Little pain in the fucking cock.
Was he miniature?
yeah.
Hold on, so
Ten.
what's the story you had about like drinking 12 days straight at Christmas or something?
Oh, all right.
Please, please.
I'll try to tell you as much as I can.
Okay, so the live listeners.
This story
get,
might be blurry.
Yeah, the live listeners get the 12 days of Christmas from Schoemer's. Then I'm turning
Okay.
them off.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
So listen
All
up,
right.
live listeners.
And
you
also,
cunts.
you might fill in the gaps, but it's like ad libbing. We're ad
Like
libbing.
every time I see like Mullet or Ray or Fat Pat or Seekin, like one of them will fill me in. Like when we're talking about, I'm like, yeah, remember that type of blah. I'm like, no, I don't know.
I hear you.
I don't-
That's
I don't
most of my
remember How it
podcast.
started, but somehow none of us worked, and it was the summer. I think it was like July or something.
There's nothing better than a story that starts out with, none of us were working.
we have a lot of those on
Ended
this
up with
podcast.
$1,200 of booze in 12 days, but none of us worked. Figure that out.
God.
Don't know where it came from. Don't know what we did for it.
Sounds like a
Oh
great
my
day.
god,
So
that's a lot of
I don't know.
fucking booze.
I don't know how it started or what started it. I occasionally remember being at Ray and Pat's because they had pools, and we just had our little drinks floating around with us. And then,
How long ago was this?
oh, dude, this had to be what year is it? 2018 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be like 2004, 2005.
Oh, so we're
it
going
was-
back.
Yeah.
No, that's when I graduated, 2005.
somewhere
Are you?
around-
What are you? Like a
I'm
year older
04.
than me?
I'm 04.
Okay, you're a year older than me. All right.
You old fucks.
So something happened, and we were.
You're a year younger than me.
Those were back in like the C3 days.
Oh, God.
We talked about those
Right,
too.
exactly. When
Yeah.
you guys started talking about it, I was like, oh, man, I forgot about Christmas. So fucking, I don't know what happened. I think we started off drinking at Nate's like every night. And we are like, let's just keep this party going. I could be completely off. So I'm just going off what I'm thinking.
We'll call one of them later.
Yeah, yeah. So I know we spent a lot of day at Ray's house because his mom and Bob were out at work. And then when they would come home, we would transfer over to Fat Pat's house because his mom was at work and his dad was at work. And then somehow, I think my aunt ended
Just
up...
rotating where people weren't at.
Well, it was awesome because then we would go to Seekin's house because, you know, they were in the neighborhood. They were
Yeah.
like 3
Yeah,
houses from each other.
I remember.
Right.
I definitely very much remember.
And then we
Kind
went
of.
to Mike Vanderploeg's house because I can't call him what we usually call him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's following the rule. Look
I'm
at
trying.
that.
I'm trying. So we would go through those 4 houses, right? And if we couldn't go to those houses, we would go out in the woods back by Mike's house. And there's like a fire.
You're like,
I'm
Mike.
trying so hard.
It's appreciated.
It's like killing me.
Mike.
So we started. So that's where it ended up. And I think my aunt ended up dying or something. So my mom and dad went down to Florida for a couple days. I was like,
Oh,
it's
Oh,
on.
your house.
Right.
Party at your
the
house.
last 2 or 3 days, I don't even know how long it was at my house. It was a 2 or 3 day party.
Just a shit show.
Yeah, seriously, just dude. You remember that song "Fat Lip" by fucking Sum
Yeah, Sum
41?
41.
Where I,
Yeah.
I trashed my own house party, dude. My house was trashed. I was in my basement throwing fucking glasses, just destroying it. Just,
Did you have to clean everything up before your parents got back?
Here's the thing, no. Why? Because I paid everybody in fucking keg and pizza. So everybody was still at my house, and I was like, "Oh, my parents are gonna be home in like a day." And
Let's
everybody
clean.
else was responsible, and I was like, "I'm gonna keep drinking." So I don't know who was there, but they all took care of it.
It wasn't me because I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm going to keep drinking with you, man.
I know there
Clean
was
up
one
the shit,
kid
you
got
fucking losers.
Fun. Some kid got alcohol poisoning on my deck. Some kid was
That's what the hospitals are for. Fuck 'em.
fucking trying to like write "let's fuck" and Scrabble letters to girls. Like it was just a ridiculous. Like when I came to, I was like, "What is going on?" Like, dude, we've been partying for 12 days. liquor bottles everywhere.
Empty liquor.
The
Bankers
long
Club.
Bankers Club. Fucking vodka. Bankers Club gin.
God.
And Pabst.
Oh, they make a gin?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They
No.
make gin, dude?
Yeah, apparently. And we got ratted out by the neighbors because there was beer cans
No
all
shit.
over the front yard. It looked like fucking Easter.
So what
except with empty beer cans.
So what happened when your parents came home? Like, because you said
My
you got ratted
parents
out,
were
right?
fucking awesome. I don't know if why. I don't know if it was the situation, what was going on with my mom's mom, or they just. My parents always let me do what I want. They were great parents. Don't get me wrong. Like when I needed them, they were always there to back me up, BD, and all those times.
Oh, God.
But they just came home and they're just like, hi. That was it. There was no talking to.
Yeah, there was
no-
just like 3,000 people and...
No. Everything was dusted, cleaned up, fucking.
The
put
dog's
back in
just
place, back.
licking the beer thing. He loves booze, dude.
Yeah, no, they were really cool, and they never brought it up to me. I'm assuming they have to know, but yeah,
They have to know, right?
totally.
Probably, you know what? Let's not rehash that one.
The only thing they ever said though, we had a grandfather clock at the top of the steps that I think my dad made.
That right through out the back window.
No, dude. You know those things, and then they fucking hang down, and then you have the thing in the middle that's like a metronome.
Yeah.
Somebody stole one of those things.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Nobody.
It's a dick move. It's what it is.
Right. So, but that was the only thing they say. Hey, do you know what happens to the clock? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I haven't been home.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh, okay.
That's like one of those things. They like know, but they're never going to talk to you.
But
Like,
if you talk to Ray, or Mullet, or Pat, or maybe Seekin, maybe one of them could fill you in on what actually happened.
We should
Yes.
get Mullet on here.
Mullet's. I was just talking to him the other day. We do that Sea of Thieves thing that they're doing now.
It's only on Xbox though, right?
And PC.
Yeah, see, that game looks fucking sick, Bob.
What are you guys, PS4 guys?
But he's not. I am.
I've
I'm sure you.
recently been a PC guy because Sony fucked me over and deleted my PSN account and stuff. So I've just been like full blown Steam. Yeah, they fucked me over. They didn't even warn me. Like I gotta understand, like my name was fucked up, but like I had the account for like a decade, dude, and they were just like, oh yeah, your account's been banned. Okay, have a good day. They didn't even say like if you have any questions or anything. So I was like fighting with this guy at over at PlayStation Network for like an hour. I was like, asshole. I have so many fucking games I've purchased and shit. Like I have so much shit on my account. They were like, no, nothing could be transferred. Once it's banned, it's banned. That's it. I'm like, you're a fucking cocksucker. You're a cunt. I'm never fucking going Sony ever again. You're a fucking faggot. And I've just been rocking Steam the past like year. My girlfriend got me the Steam controller over Christmas.
I keep hearing about this.
It's just
like just you playing a.
it's like an
PC.
application. It's like a little client on your computer, and you just shop for games through it. It's like they have like almost everything. But the best thing about it is that when you have a Steam account, you like add shit to your wish list. And then they email you when shit goes on sale, and that's when I buy games, dude. I buy games for like $2-3.
Is that
I
the
like.
one that they have with the 4K TVs now? That they have the Steam where all you have to do is get the controller and it already streams everything down to it?
Yeah, I think Steam
right,
has a
that's
thing
it.
you can hook it up to your TV from like your computer somehow, and I think it just streams it to your TV. I mean, I have my PC. I have like a 30-inch like TV that I use as a monitor in my living room, and then I have my normal like 50-inch TV for like the living room, but. I just hook up an HDMI cable right from my video card, and then I just play video games right there. And eventually, my roommate will be moving out in a bit, in a couple months, whenever it is. So when he does,
Hefe.
Well, it's all right because I'm making pretty good money
Oh
now,
wait,
so
should
I'm
we?
ready to
Or
live
should we?
alone.
Are we going off live? What are we doing?
Oh yeah, fuck him. Yeah, we'll go off flag as we
yeah,
finish the
right.
story. But
This is a tease, bitches.
Should I just give him a bowl of this?
Dude, he's crazy with that shit, dude. He loves beer. Like I'll be having like a vodka, and he'll just start licking my vodka. I'm like, dude, this shit costs $20 a handle.
Are we off camera now?
We're off camera, yeah.
So
I'm gonna take a little bit more though. But
The weed comes out. I mean, the tobacco.
it's cool. I have my medical card.
See, I looked into that recently.
Yeah, I know. I saw you, or I heard you were talking about your anxiety, right?
Yeah, right. That's like a good That's a good thing, right?
Depends what you get. Certain stuff, the CBD, high strains,
Right.
it's excellent for it. It will counteract all that anxiety, and you won't freak out.
Really?
Yeah, and it's good for inflammation too, especially after 14 days of doing it consistently. Whether it's the CBD strain that I use is ACDC. There's no THC in it. It's straight like medicinal. So they want you to build it up for 14 days, and then it starts working on the inflammation, works on the anxiety. Like if you start getting a panic attack, you just smoke a little or eat a little bit of it.
Really?
And I mean, smoking
fuck with
obviously
that.
goes a lot quicker than eating, but
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
gonna grab the dog because he's going through all the Eric shit.
that's why he's fucking buggy. He's like, yo, hook me up.
What's up with the-
What else you got in there?
Just for a little bit. You gotta leave him alone, buddy.
Yeah, so how'd you get the car, though?
I have a bad back because I've been doing construction.
Right.
I sit in a tow truck all day.
But you have to do like a bunch of like doctor visits and
Not
stuff?
at all. I
Really?
did one doctor visit.
Huh.
I went there and he's like, well, what's the deal? I was like, my back hurts. I have a prescription. I went to the hospital one day.
Gonna need a bacchiotomy.
I need a bacchiotomy. I'm like, my back. I went there and I was just like, my back is always hurting. My wrists hurt from, turning wrenches for years in construction, blah, blah. I've had hernia surgery.
Ooh.
But I don't want Percocets. I haven't touched my Tramadol or whatever it is that they gave me.
Tramadol sounds about right.
I had Tramadol. I think I've already talked about it, but I had Tramadol before for my shoulder, and that shit fucking, like an hour or two, like, is this shit gonna work? And all of a sudden you're like,
Exactly.
Which
is great. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
It's just
back
so
in the day,
addictive.
I watched
but-
all of Star Wars Clone Wars just when my shoulder was all fucked, just straight lit on Tramadol, like, I love Star Wars. I love all this.
Yeah, man. So it's fucking like I'll just use that, and it doesn't get you stoned at all. It's just strictly just medicinal, and that's just like for your anxiety. That's what you would use. So
Right.
I told the doctor, like, look. He's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 31. He's like, dude, you're way too young to start taking pills for the rest of your life. I said, I know, because
fuck
I don't
that,
want
man.
them. I don't want them.
Yeah, because that leads, well,
Exactly.
you live in West Milford, you know.
Exactly.
You know the
I'm
deal.
like, dude, I'm 31. I don't want to eat pills. I don't want to have to worry about my liver and all that. Like, I already have liver damage from years and years of drinking. Like, I just...
Yeah,
wanna
so do
focus
we.
on this.
It's
So they're like,
comes with the
oh,
territory.
yeah,
Speaking of which,
exactly.
pour a shot there, bud.
As I
So
grab
they're
my
like,
handle.
all right, go ahead.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you just recording for the hell of it?
Yeah, that's because I'm gonna make a minute-long video for Instagram to post. So some of those 1,000 followers, have a little something to watch.
You got enough weed there, bud? It's only one podcast. Keep going. I'll talk about it later.
No, all right. So this is like my I need to do things today. Don't put me on my ass.
Right.
This is a mixture of sleep, same thing, do things hybrid, and then sleep. And then this is just
Weed.
right.
Normal old fucking weed.
Right. But
How what do you think about like the vaping and stuff like that? Have you gotten into anything like that?
yeah, I had a vape pen, and they're dangerous when you don't realize that you're vaping. I fucking ripped one. I was like, first time I ever had it, and I never did a dab before. And last time I saw somebody do a dab, they turned white instantly and slept for like 5 hours. I was like, I want to do that. Next time, they were like puking everywhere. I was like, that looks awful.
Yeah.
Never. So I saw his dab pen, and I was like, and I ripped it. I was like, oh, that's not fucking vape. That's weed. And I was fucked for like 7 hours.
Just like,
So I mean,
pizza,
Weed products, if you don't know, like, or if you're not familiar with specific ones, they will fuck with you, dude.
Right,
like,
exactly.
especially edibles, man.
Oh, that's-
Fucking when we took
I can't,
we
dude.
took them on our vacation a couple of years ago, and you just sat there and watched and fuck with us, dude.
I
was
put-
losing
well-
it. I was like, everybody get out of this fucking room right now. I'm going to bed. It's like 7 p.m. It's like the last day of our vacation, and like everybody there is like, dude, we're all staying here with you. I'm like, leave! I'm freaking the fuck out! Like,
dude, the best part about that, is they were all took edibles on firework night. So like everyone just got fucking really high off edibles, and we were in fucking firework night. So like Jack was telling me, he's like, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So Jack was like, dude, I was in my bed, like finally like calmed down a little bit, and I was like,
yeah, no, he was on talking about it. He's safe.
Yeah.
He could talk about it.
He's like,
some people that were there, like they can't talk. You know what I mean?
right. But he was like, oh, dude, I finally relaxed, like, because he was freaking the fuck out.
Right,
Because he
right.
took a bunch of edibles. I think it was his first time. It was his first time, right?
That's like the only time I think Jack has ever used a THC product in his entire life.
Well, yeah, but edibles. And I remember he's like,
no, like he never even smoked, dude. That was his first time doing anything.
oh, anything.
Yeah,
So he's
so,
freaking
like-
the fuck out.
Besides, like maybe random, like fucking, like he's drank at that point or whatever, but he's never like fuck with drugs or anything.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like we had it. He knew somebody whose girlfriend like could get shit from like Colorado or California, like the good shit. So she got us like a couple brownies. It's awesome. I fucking love it. Yeah, dude. So he snagged those. We got those for us from our friend's girlfriend, and yeah, dude, it was like that good Cali shit, man. It was just a little piece, bro. It was probably like 30, 35 milligrams total, I would say. Oh, yeah. And that was fucking plenty, dude. Yeah, like, I was freaking out. He was like playing videos on YouTube of like those Russian people climbing skyscrapers.
You ever seen that shit,
and I'm really scared of heights, Eric. So I'm like, shut this fucking shit off, Keith. Why are you fucking with me, man? Like, I was a grown ass man, dude.
Like hanging off bridges and cranes, like just holding on, like
looking at the camera, like, what's up, pussy?
No, fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
I saw one of those videos of dudes like dancing on top of a fucking skyscraper and like doing flips and all.
Imagine that on edibles, dude.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, that's and I knew it too. I was like, the second they take these edibles and they kick in, I'm playing it.
Yeah.
It's like
he didn't do them on purpose just to have us all get fucked. Like he was like the only one who didn't fucking do it. He fucked with us the whole time, man. It was terrible.
And but yeah, what I was saying about Jack is, so he takes him and he's like, I was laying in bed. And I was finally calmed down. I could go to bed. Fireworks start shooting off. No. He was just like, oh no, it's back again. He just freaked the fuck out.
No.
Dude, when I was trying to kick everybody out, even though everybody was staying there. Yeah, well, let's do a little.
Here, click your weed thing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I remember like trying to kick everybody out, and obviously no one left.
Real quick, I am interrupting. I love how your beer glass comes with an ashtray.
I told you that. Fucking multi-tool. That's what I'm saying.
Very West Milford of us.
You got to make the best of what you got, dude. I got everything I need in there.
He showed up with a backpack. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, Eric, but fucking yeah, dude. So like when we took these edibles when we went on vacation, and I was starting to lose it. And then eventually we were like, all right, dude, let's try to go to bed. Like, we're all losing our shit. It's been a couple hours, you know what I mean? I just laid in bed. And it was actually like this pull-out couch. And our buddy Chris was there with us. He came for the second half of the week because he had to work in the first half. And me and him both took him. And like, we had to share this fucking pull-out couch together for the last couple of nights. So it was just like, ongoing gay jokes and stuff. And we're just both laying in this bed like, we can't sleep because we're just like, when I would try to close my eyes, it was just like weird movies that like were in my, but not like movies that existed, movies that apparently my brain was like making up.
Like, come on, man.
It was like just weird Tarantino movies like going in my head for like 2 hours, and I'm like, I can't fucking sleep. But yeah, it was they're fun, but they're
dangerous.
They're almost better to do by yourself because if you're with somebody, it's like. Especially if the other person, like, you gotta like worry about that person, like if they might freak out, you know what I mean? Like, if you have to take care of them, and then if you're freaking out, how are you supposed to take care of somebody else?
Exactly.
It's almost like you need like to plan like the perfect show and have like whatever food you may need and water. Which I've only eaten edibles like literally like 2 or 3 times.
I've never had an edible.
Really?
Right.
Do yourself a favor. Don't eat like any more than 20 milligrams when you first do it, and don't have anything. And take it like early. Like it's not like weed.
It's a creeper.
Like, yeah, exactly. It's not like weed where you like smoke weed and like within a minute or two you're like, all right, I know where I'm in. I know where I am like high wise. I could chill for a bit
till you buy a bong.
This shit, no, it hits you right away. You're fucked. You do that when you're like, don't cough, and when you're like done coughing, you're like, I am the highest I have ever been in my entire fucking life. But the edible creeps up on you. And you start feeling it, you start getting warm and stuff. You're like, because it's not like smoking it. Your liver's processing it,
right?
So it's like totally different.
It's and like then 2 hour wait.
It's hours.
Hours.
No. It'll kick in between anywhere from like a half an hour to like an hour and a half. But then you're not. There's no getting rid of it. Like you drink too much booze, take a nap, drink a ton of water, eat some food. You'll sober up pretty quick. You smoke too much weed, you're like, oh, all right, I'm chilling. You fucking take a nap. You sleep after smoking, you pretty much you're like not high anymore, pretty much. You know what I mean? Yeah. This edible, there's no getting away from it at all. Dude, like, that's why
it's like taking acid or something, just not that extreme. Like, it doesn't stop. Like,
yeah, you can't really do anything about it. Like, you're just chilling. Like, plan to chill for the day.
I have to.
You know what I mean?
I have to tell a story.
Keep the kids in their room.
Before
like, make sure your wife's got food for you. Like, don't fucking...
So it's a very quick story, but we're talking about weed. There's a bunch of good edible stories too, but I know I'm going to forget the story, and it's the only thing I wanted to talk about with Eric when you came up. Not the only thing, but the main story. I don't know if you remember, because I barely remember.
Do it, Doug!
Eric got me so high.
I like where this is going.
So when I first started hanging out with him, like I drank, but I definitely didn't smoke, and I wasn't like big into drinking. But like they'd be like, "Oh, dude, kid, have some fucking weed." I'm like, "All right, these guys are cool. All right, yeah, I'll have some weed." Right?
Wouldn't
I
steer
started
me
smoking.
wrong.
I'm like, "Yeah, we all like bouncing souls. Yeah, I'll smoke weed." Right?
I don't give a fuck.
So we were all at
I'm the kid.
we were all at a local hangout, I'll say. And we were all sitting on a bed just smoking a shitload of weed.
All right.
And
I know where we were at least now.
so, and the joint just, you know that, who does that, the Cat, you know who Cat Williams is?
Yeah, of
These
course.
niggas had 6 blunts in rotation.
Okay, so it was like that, dude.
Yeah.
And I was so high, and I remember just like kind of fuzzing out, like I could barely like move, kind of. And I just remember looking around, like, oh, he's still here, and he's still. Oh my god! And then Eric just kept shoving the joint in my face. I'm like, oh yeah, this is dumb. All right. Right? This goes on for who knows how the fuck long, and finally I'm like, I can't do it anymore. Like I was like, I'm done. Like, I can't do it. Eric's like,
I'm ending the video. Keep going.
so Eric goes, dude, you're fucking taking it. I punched Eric in the face.
Why?
Because I didn't want the weed. But it was like a slow...
His solution was, I should just hit him slowly.
It was... Yeah, do the other one. It was a slow, like, weed punch. But, like, the thing was, I was so high. So I still, to this day, do not know if I punched you in the face. Because I was so high...
So you wanted to know for sure if you punched him in the
No,
face?
I definitely did. All right, because when it happened, I just remember like looking around. Everyone was just like looking at me. They're like, "Dude, like what the fuck are you doing?" Like,
Grab
you cool?
that beer thing you got when he's telling the story. I'm gonna take a picture of you. Just like hold it up. Oh, hold on, I gotta face it.
It's got a handle right there. So stupid.
It's perfect.
Yeah, that'll work.
So I punch him in the face, and then everyone's looking at me, and they're like, "What the fuck, dude? Why'd you punch him?" I was like, "I what?" Like I had no idea. Do you remember this
I
day?
vaguely remember it. I thought I knew where we were, but now I'm second guessing it.
I can tell you off air.
There's two other
Oh,
places.
I don't want to bring up. I don't want to bring up random people
Right.
into the.
There's two other. There's only. I mean, one other place I could think of that.
It
we
was
were
down the
at.
mountain.
School side of town or ShopRite side of town?
School side.
Okay, I know where we were.
Yeah. So
There were only 2 beds we sat on and smoked like that.
yeah, but like, dude, I'll never forget. Like, and everyone's like, "Dude, you cool?" And you were like, "Dude, you just punched me in the face." I was like, "What?" Man? Like I was so fucking high.
That's awesome,
Like
dude.
so high. And I remember, like, you know, they all passed out. I was just sitting in the bed. I was like passed out on the couch or the bed on the pillow, and everyone's like, "All right, man, I guess," you know. And we finally dispersed, and
17 hours
the only
later.
people, yeah, there was like 3 people that could drive. So everyone's like, "All right, who's driving them, and them?" And
Oh my god, dude.
so yeah, so we all went up the mountain.
I've been able to drive hammered before. Never could I ever, my wildest dreams, ever drive high, dude.
I hear
Ever.
you.
But most people who smoke say that's like their thing. Like they can't drive drunk, but they could drive high. I don't get it. I don't understand how people do that.
Here's the best part I remember about this, besides punching Eric.
That's always the best part of my stories.
So here's how high I was. I get home, no one's home. Thank fuck. Okay, because if
I
I
can't
rolled
imagine
in,
what it, because I never smoked when I was young living at my parents, so I couldn't
my
imagine what it'd be like trying to talk to my mom high. I'd be like, I don't know what to do.
I was so scared. I'm like, please don't be home. Please don't be home. Thank God no one's there. Like if my stepsister or whoever was there, that'd be far. Like my sister. But basically if my dad was home, I'd be like, oh no, the fucker was out. He was probably running 30 miles or something. So I roll in. I'm like, I gotta eat something. Right. So I start
Tearing through the fucking
okay,
kitchen.
so I didn't. This was when my dad was single because I remember there being no food because he's like me. He just has beer and like some eggs. So like there was eggs. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna cook some eggs, right? So I cooked these eggs. And you know when you crack an egg, there's the white, the yolk, and then there's like that little like membrane-y piece.
Yeah, what weird film that kind of freaks you out?
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but I remember it was so hot. I was like, oh my god, is that like a chicken? I was like, is this one of those eggs where there's like an actual there's like a chicken in the egg, and
I'm one of those people.
dude, I didn't eat the eggs.
Really?
I cracked like 4 eggs. And I looked up.
You freaked out
I didn't eat them,
After
dude.
all that?
I was like, I can't do it.
because you were freaking out because you were so.
I thought they
big.
were baby like little chicken cums or something. Like chicken cums. That makes
Chicken
sense.
comes.
I was like, I can't.
If
I can't
Eric
eat
was
this.
telling this part of the story, I guess I'd have to name this episode "Chicken
Oh
Comes."
my god, dude.
Because that's the dumbest thing that's ever been said. Actually, we've said much
Yeah, we've
dumber
said
stuff
way
in this
dumb.
podcast.
But dude, I was so like I was so high I couldn't eat eggs because I thought there was dead chickens
See,
in
that's
them.
what I'm talking about.
Which I guess yeah,
That's
well,
why I
hey.
don't remember most of my stories. And like, I'm like, oh, I remember that one section where I went home, but before that, no.
There's like 100 things there, and you can pick out one of the 100 that you remember.
Exactly.
Well, that's marijuana. Mm-hmm. Bros and broads. Smoke
Can't wait
it.
to get back into
Well,
it.
you know, it started because Keith never really saw us coming. Literally, him and two other people were at a beach one day, and I was driving around with someone, and we saw a bunch of kids by the beach. And we're like, oh, fuck it, let's get them, put them in a trunk, bring them to a location, get them fucked up, put them back in the trunk, and drop them off at a location. And that's how I met Keith.
Yeah.
They literally scooped you up and threw you in a
Swear to
trunk.
God.
Yeah, well
No, Stoby got to ride in the
yeah, Stoby got in. It was
He's like, we didn't do that to everybody. That was just Stoby.
Yeah, no.
Keith got to sit in the back seat. But anyways, we threw Stoby in the trunk, right?
No, I knew you a little bit more then. Like when we really became friends was because BD.
Oh, right,
We're
absolutely.
both fucking assholes.
They say.
So like
No, they're right. They're right.
the funny part is like we were never like me and you were never like the kids be like, I'm gonna just fight people. I'm gonna throw. Well, we did throw a desk, but that's a different story.
Well, it's Spoonie. You had to.
Yeah, but it was never like we were just fucking like bad kids. We were just fucking having fun, and we were
Exactly.
idiots. So they threw us in BD class because they're like, well, throw them all in there. Like I
I remember
remember,
one room all together. That can't be a bad idea.
not a bad idea at all,
And then send them on trips.
dude. Dude, we
They
went.
treated you guys like retarded people just because you were assholes.
just because we were assholes, dude.
Dude, yes.
And the funniest part is like some of the school were like because we used to sell like lollipops, right?
I remember that.
So we
Yeah.
would.
I would
sell,
have ate them all. I would have been a bad
Yeah, we
BD
sold a bunch of
participant.
shit out of our class to pay for our trips because we're all fucking assholes. Like this school system's so fucked. Like we're fucking dickheads. So they're like, yeah, we'll send them to McDonald's every week. Like,
Just like retarded people, dude.
and I'll never. It literally was, dude. It
was.
There was like the BD class and then like the
And we had
retarded
our
people
aid.
class.
Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just like they sent us out. Like, we had this
No,
person
we know who
walked
the
around.
8 is.
Yes.
We're familiar.
That's on my list. If that's
That's probably definitely not allowed.
not on the
Yeah,
list,
I mean,
right?
I would just assume that's not allowed to
That's
be told.
what I assumed, but I was kind of...
We all know how awesome that story is.
I don't. I only know the beginning part of that story, which
All right,
we'll talk about later.
we should have an off-air, I guess, version of that because I'm guessing. I'm not even going to mention any names.
No.
People still have to keep guessing.
Right,
I
right.
don't think we should get into that story. for
Definitely
the-
not.
But it's an awesome story.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
When the story started.
We all know who the 8 is. Okay. Some better than others.
All right. So anyway, so one of these classes.
He was my favorite.
That's
big black
harder
guy.
not to say what happened there than not saying the N-word with the hard R by accident, man. Speaking of getting sexy,
So, dude, but these.
let's take a shot. We should take a shot because that was I'm laughing. I think that's all very funny.
So,
I just remember when I used to bust into BD.
you have a shot.
Yeah, I bought my own handle, bud. Cool. I am a co-host of this podcast. I know what goes on. I get it.
whatever, man. Cheers.
But I remember I'd pop into BD. Quick cheers break.
What is that thing? Oh, that's like a.
Yeah, a little.
So it's like a one-hitter holder.
Dugout.
It's a one-hitter. It's a one-hitter.
So there's weed in that. You just
Well, no, you
pop
put a
it
little
in.
weed in there, and you pop the one-hitter thing that looks like a cigarette in there, and it packs it with like a hit or two. Bing, bang, boom.
Weed is grown, man.
Dude, I've had this since...
Yeah, one-hitters
2001.
have been around for a minute. I've never
No, I
used them or
understand
anything,
that, but
No, yeah, I remember I'd pop into BD, and what was it? You had like you had the aide, and then the other chick, I forgot her last name, but
Miss DeAngelis.
Right.
yes.
Dude, she's a fucking saint, dude. Have you seen her
remember
after high school?
Only the time that me and Seekin almost got arrested. That was the last time.
All right, keep that in the back
Right,
pocket.
I'm gonna keep that. But so that's I think 05.
Yeah,
I just remember popping in, and she'd be like, "Oh, hey, Dan," and like you'd be like, "Dan," and you'd start throwing shit at Spoonie like immediately. Like books would start flying. She's like, "I'm sorry, Dan, you're gonna have to leave," and Keith's like, "Ah, Dan's here!" Like for no reason. Like it makes him sound retarded, but I swear he's not retarded. It was just they're just acting like assholes because they could, because they would treat them like you guys were like you had some kind of literal behavior disorder, but
We
that
were just
wasn't.
assholes.
You guys were
Yeah,
just
we
being
just do what we
dicks.
want.
But you know what though?
You
Dude,
fucking played the whole school.
we
for fools.
snake through the school system, dude. Like
we did.
we never learned shit. We just got fucking drunk.
They're
Well, I know
acting
that every
like
time
assholes.
I text you, you haven't
They're
spelled
like,
a single
look,
thing right in
Here's
years.
the thing: don't fucking hurt anybody.
Right.
Don't hurt
Which
yourself. Don't go out there past this door and fuck with anybody. Please, just don't do that.
But
And
somehow
we're
they let us out every bell ring.
right.
So we had that
All
hallway.
right, now have fun. Go.
That was the best part because we couldn't leave that hallway.
Right, the corner.
Right. And we'd be there, and dude, like all our friends would be like, dude, we gotta get up to the fucking BD line and fucking hang out with those kids during in between classes. I'll never forget. They had the marching band did an in-school pre-march or some fucking bullshit. So
we knew a few people in there. Wasn't like Michelle's pot in there, and like Kira and Ashley.
No, they were
Weren't
the twirler bros.
Yeah, but that's a part of all
I guess
that,
they were
right?
there. I don't know. All I know is they were going through the hallway doing their band stuff. It was like 9th period. And I remember like...
Wasn't there only 8 periods?
That was 8 or 9?
The last period. The last period, right?
Oh, that's a good question. We'll Google that.
have to Google
I wasn't in a retarded class, and I don't even remember, so it's okay.
So the band came down. They're coming down the hallway, and we could hear the band.
Sticking flutes in their pussies and shit.
Yeah, and I remember Miss D, like, she looked at me in Schoemer's and was like, she saw it, like, me and Eric were like,
We lit up like fucking kids at Christmas. Man.
yeah, like, we're like, we're gonna fuck with them. We're gonna bash these fucking nerd band geeks.
Nerd bashing time.
She literally walked to the door, locked it, and said, I don't know what you want to do, but you can't do it. And we had, at this point, we had a bunch of like bouncy balls from like quarter machines.
They would have all slipped and fell.
kidding, yeah.
That would
The
have been
plan
awesome.
was to bounce them into the
so
tuba
great.
player, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, like throw them into the tuba?
Yeah, the tuba.
Yeah, start off
and just just start throwing bouncy balls.
That would have been the best story if she didn't
She
ruin it.
locked the door.
She
was
knew.
like a fucking whisper. She
She
just
was.
like locked on both.
She was a
of us. It was
BD
just like-
whisper. Why do you
was.
think?
Thank God for that broad, though, dude. Like,
She was really
dude,
cool.
we would have
man.
made it
got
through
me-
high school.
Yeah,
There's no way.
I would have never finished high school because she's the only reason I got accepted back the 2 times I got expelled.
Oh, Honda P.
Well,
Like,
First time.
What'd you get expelled for? Can we get into that? Can we dig into that? Do you not remember, or do you think it's bad to
my
tell?
mouth would be my guess. I feel like it was either.
Oh, we drank that memory away? I've done that. I've drinking plenty of memories away.
that's a long time ago. Too.
Yeah, I don't
It is.
really remember. It happened in the classroom, and something happened
It's
where
probably
I was
easy to
getting
get expelled.
suspended, or I wasn't allowed on a trip, something like that. The
Yeah,
first
and,
time.
and you freaked the fuck
Yeah,
out.
dude, I flipped shit. I don't even know what I said or did at this point.
Yeah, it was
But
probably-
They're like, "That's it, you're done." And I was like, "Fuck you!" And I live right up the hill, so what the fuck do I care? I'll
Yeah,
just
you
walk home.
fucking go out with a bang like a fucking man. You
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
be a puss about it.
So within, I think it was that week, I was talking to Miss D, and she just, I don't know what type of fucking magic she pulled, but she got me back to school.
Yeah, she was the fucking shit, dude.
And then I got expelled again a week later.
Well, unless
but
Vasella and Miss
she
D
always
were lesbian, I don't think she was blowing you back in. So
I don't know.
I'll never. I went there after.
Miss
Like,
Vasella was good too, man. She like
she
put up
wasn't
a.
too bad.
She
I
put
didn't
up
deal with
all
her
of us,
because
man.
of it was different
You had
grades.
to deal with the guy, the principal.
Yeah,
we all dealt with Vasella, and she was like mad chill. I remember she would walk over like once in a while. I think I've said this before. She'd walk over and be like, "Dan, I heard you on the other side of the school.
Well, you're very loud.
You need to shut the fuck up." She wouldn't tell me to shut the fuck up, but she would like kindly be like,
Yeah, no, she was
you're
cool.
loud
She
as
was cool.
shit." But she was always, she knew, like she got it.
She was good
like,
to us. I gotta say,
I think should have said, like, listen, you guys are fucking around. You're not. I get it. When you cross the line, I gotta punish you. But for the most part, I gotta tell you to shut the fuck up because it's my job. I know you're joking around. Like they were all, for the most part, we got pretty lucky.
Yeah, you know what? The thing with like teachers, like they have to be such cunts sometimes. Like I remember I was.
Some of them were just cocksuckers. They were like, "Why are you acting like
power
a dick?"
trip? Like, dude, you're a fucking teacher.
Like, did you even get a hand job when you were in high school? Bro,
And
relax.
Here's
all right?
what I don't get. Okay, so teachers don't get paid that much.
Which I didn't, by the way, until senior year. So I'm just
Right.
clarifying.
So teachers don't get paid that much. Like,
Just, I don't want to fully make fun of somebody making think like I'm cool because I didn't get laid until senior year anyway.
that's
so.
fine, bro. But like they don't get paid that much, so like why? Like there was a lot of times where they would instigate.
Some teachers I think get paid good, but
Yeah, but like realistically
senior,
not. But like they would instigate sometimes. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I'm an
probably
asshole.
saw
Like,
that
I'm
much-
not gonna. I'm fucking 16, and
What are
I'm,
they gonna do? Suspend me? You're
Like,
gonna fire you?
remember there was like the no hat rule. Like, oh, you can't wear a hat in school. Like,
they saw that Michelle Pfeiffer movie, dude. Fucked everything up.
yeah, and they're like, oh, this is like, who cares? You're wearing a fucking hat, right? So I'll never forget. Like, I was
I do
wearing.
remember that you could never wear a hat. Or no, 8th grade. 7th
No,
and
you
8th grade.
could. No, no.
Macapin, I think we did. I wore hats all the time in Macapin. Now that I think of it.
No, dude, in-
Or maybe they made you take them off. Maybe I put it in my locker. I don't remember.
High school, you could wear a hat.
I
my
remember
freshman,
being in
sophomore
high school
year.
for some reason.
And then that rule came, no more hats. And I was like, all right, well, I'm still going to wear a hat because fuck you guys, right? And I'll never forget, I was walking down the hallway with my hat and some fucking clam was like, took the hat off. I was like, yeah, definitely, lady, and kept walking, right? And she could have just been like, yeah, he was kind of a dick, but like whatever. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Right. He's
right.
done. I'm go back in my
Yeah,
room. I'm done.
I'm going this way.
That's all they ever had to do.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
don't
going that
say
way.
something
She's
to
going that
us.
way, and she fucking came right up on me like, "You have to. What'd you say to me?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever, lady." She's like, "You need to take that hat off right now." I was like, "No, it's cool. Like, I'm cool, man." And I just kept walking, and she's like, and she kept following me. She gotta take that fucking hat off. I was
She's
like-
probably on her fucking period. That
it's like,
claim.
yeah, it's like bitch was on a rag. Like,
dude, calm down,
fucking,
broad.
like, calm down. Like, go to your. I remember telling her.
I wish this was a guy that was giving you shit, so we can make fun of like.
Oh, I
think
have-
we make fun of women.
I got
way
plenty
more-
of
Don't
dudes.
worry.
Yeah, I got
Wait
plenty
till
of
we
dudes.
get to Smitty.
Oh, we gotta talk about that. Dude,
We
she,
make fun of women too much. I mean, it's hilarious.
she
but
literally
I'm okay with it.
followed me down the hallway and kept following me. I was with my girlfriend at the time. She's like, yeah, she's still gonna follow you, huh? I was like, yeah, I guess so. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
You want to let me finger you in the bathroom, bitch?
And like, we got like down the hall. All right, so we were in the science wing. That's where the BD was, right? Science wing.
yeah.
So I got down the hall.
That's where we all hang out. It was
The
like that
whole hall.
one. The
Yeah,
BD was right there.
the hall
Then
wall.
there was like a hall
Yeah.
that we hung out in
And
the
our
other
bathroom,
corner.
our private bathroom.
which was great. And so I take her right, and she's like, "You need to take that fucking hat off right now." And I was like, "It's not a big deal, lady." I'm like, "The bell's ring. The bell was ringing at this point. I'm like, the bell's ringing. I'm going to class. Why don't you go to your class that you need to teach?" And like, obviously that dispersed, right?
She tried to replace her maxi pad, so she didn't have
Yeah.
time to get the class.
So it dispersed. So she's like, "Oh," so she went to her class because of the time. So I made that bitch late to her own damn class.
That's good.
And then I get a call from the principal. I'm like, dude, like, come on. Like,
She knew who you were then.
if everyone knew who
dude.
I was, dude.
Yeah, we couldn't go anywhere.
Like, come on. BD class, dude. Everyone knew who the fuck we all were. We're idiots. But, like, fuck off. Like, let my teacher deal with it. You know,
Yeah.
at that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the hallway. Like, oh, just take the hat off.
Because if you weren't throwing a textbook,
You're offending me. It sounds like fucking 2018 back then.
True.
You're
it's true.
offending me
That's
with
where
that
the-
hat.
That's where the snowflakes came from, I think.
Do you,
What happened?
you remember I made that broad cry in the fucking in
Which
the
one?
cafeteria? Well, yeah, the cafeteria. So this is another thing.
pour a shot.
Yeah,
When you're,
I believe so.
So
you gotta
here's
stop telling
I
so many
re-
stories. You gotta let Eric tell a couple high school stories. You're taking over there, bud.
I'll tell a
most
story
of
in a
them I was
minute.
involved with.
Yeah,
were
pretty
there.
much.
Well, that's good. That's fine. It's okay. That's like
So it's like, oh,
one of the
really?
main
Like,
reasons
oh,
why you're
okay,
on.
That's what happened with
But
that.
if you don't stop, Keith will just talk about himself
true.
for hours.
Nah,
He'll be
I
like,
really will.
I was such a dick, and I
right,
was
I'll tell
so
this-
cool.
I'll tell this last story, and I was dick, and I was pretty fucking cool. And then Eric needs to go into well, we got story. We got
Gotta
stories
knock
for
Finn down a
days,
couple
all
boys.
bags.
depending
no?
on what level they kept us. Like they're like, all right, I guess we could start letting him back into society. We'll do it slowly, and maybe one class every like 6 weeks or something like that. Let's see what happens. So that you'd let us out and we would fucking destroy the teachers. And they'd be like, well, you're back on, I think it was level 3. I don't know
Lots
why
of
we tried
levels.
that. Yeah. They're like,
Here's-
"All right, how about this? If you're good, you can play the PlayStation for like a period. We don't even care. We'll say you were doing history.
They have PS2 up in that bitch?
I think it was.
I don't remember.
Sure.
That was a long time ago.
PS3.
Well, PS2 came out.
PS2.
I remember when I was
No,
working at
PS2.
McDonald's, there was this black dude I worked with. He was a big nerd. And I remember him busting my chops big time when I finally bought one. He's like, hey, you finally bought one, loser, huh? So, like, and that was at McDonald's. And I worked at McDonald's right up until I was almost 17. So, I mean, West Milford could have been going old school and just having a PS1. Probably a good chance, but there's a possibility of a PS2
It was
being
probably
there.
PS1. Thinking back, but you're right.
PS1 was the, oh, man.
Way back in the
Nostalgia. We'll talk for hours.
No
about
nerd
PS1.
talk. No nerd
Yeah,
talk.
we
just
went
had
too
a nerd
nerdy.
talk episode.
Maybe that's why. That's why
I gotta
everything's,
talk about Final Fantasy. Hold on.
that's why everything's dropping on social media because no one's as much as
Like, oh,
nerds.
these
as
fucking
us.
nerds. I
Fucking
just
nerds.
I don't get like I understand as a teacher you need to like discipline your class and whatever. I get it. But like, dude, they would go out of their way sometimes, like just to be a cunt. Like,
Yeah.
like I literally was in.
They probably weren't getting it good at home, man. It's like come in and be like, my boyfriend's cock doesn't work. I'm fucking giving one of
I
these
guess.
kids shit. Telling you right now.
Somebody's getting this fucking rag power.
I'm slapping someone with a used
Hold on.
maxi
Calm your
pad.
sacks down there, lady.
Comment there, lady.
Good.
So what was it? What year was it where they made you had to go to your certain table and lunch, and you had to be with the certain people we picked because God forbid you sat with your friends and socialized, right?
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, they did.
I remember senior year sitting with all of our friends.
Well, the senior
and
year had senior tables.
we never sat there because nobody liked us.
Yeah.
We still sat in like the normal corner, and that's the story. And Nate threw the combo into my mouth, and I got in
Right.
school lunch for 2 months. So I don't remember like being forced to sit somewhere. I always
No.
sat with our dude. With Sean,
the thing.
with Sean King, and the fucking
never
in
did.
school lunch food
Yeah, I never
fight,
did too,
or
but that
the-
this is where I made the
I
chick
always sat
cry.
wherever-
This is how I made the chick
well,
cry.
well, what happened with this cunt?
All right, so
she was
we
a
had
cunt.
weird roast.
I'm
So
sure she was.
I got kicked out of. Actually, I got kicked out of lunch. So now I'm talking about. Yeah, I got kicked out of my lunch period. So I got into another lunch period. They're like, "Well, we're gonna move him, right? Because all his friends are here." So they were at this one table. They're like, "This is your table." Blah, blah. I'm like sitting with these clams. I'm like,
They stick you with a bunch of broads.
yeah.
That's
like-
gonna work out well.
I'm like, yeah, this is cool. So I remember seeing like one of my friends. I just go up to talk to him. Like I didn't even like. I was probably being a dick. Let's not try and hide that. So I go up to another table and I'm talking to someone. I believe it was Eric Doucette. I was
Nice.
talking to him, and the lady comes up. She's like, "Is this your table?" I was like, "No, like I'm going to grab my lunch and I'm just saying hi to my friend." She's like, "Well, you cannot be here." In my head, right now, not then, right now, like,
Yeah.
why? Like, why? You know
It's
this.
not like you were trying to sit there all period.
Right, I was
You know
just
what I
like
mean?
saying hi to him.
She's being a dumb cunt.
Yeah, but like, why? Like, something bad is gonna happen.
She knows she was going to cause it.
Yeah, something bad's gonna happen. Like, why? And she goes on, and I forget, I forget the exact story. And me and her arguing back and forth, and she said something like offensive to me, like towards me. And I remember, well, look at your fucking teeth. It was this broad had these like fucking seal teeth. Yeah. So I forget what she said, but I was like, yeah, well, look at your fucking teeth. And she started crying and she stormed out of the auditorium. But like, what?
Man, that's great.
You know what? It's
And
like
then-
that's pretty terrible. But when you think about it, it's like no, she egged you on.
Like, why you
really
egging me
bad.
up? Like, I'm a funny dude. Like, I'm gonna there was no
this
trolls
isn't
at
gonna
this
happen.
point. But I'm gonna troll you. Like, don't fuck with me.
We
like,
were opening the
I'm
doors.
funny
we
and
were opening the door to trolling back then. We didn't know it, but
Yeah.
we were doing our best.
I'm not a smart
Mostly you
person.
guys.
But when it comes to trolling and like being
you're
a
done
fucking
for.
comedian,
You're done.
I'm gonna outsmart you if you're a dumb cunt.
Made the little
Please
cunt
don't
cry.
come at me. I'm so much better at this than you
Yeah,
are.
and she did. I was like, all right, well fucking
it's
your
on
teeth.
now.
Whatever the fuck I said. Like, you look like a beaver, huh? Like, whatever I said. And dude, she started crying. She stormed out. I'm like, bitch, you fucked up. And I remember going back to class, And Miss D was like, all right, well, the teacher cried, and what happened? I was like, listen, and this is why Miss D was the shit. I was like, listen, I was like, yes, I fucked up. I was a dick. Like, I said something about her teeth and blah, blah, blah. I was like, but I literally, it wasn't like I sat down with my friend. I was like, I was just saying hi, and she instigated me. So I said she looked like a beaver. That's all that happened.
That's it. That's all I said.
And she was great because she's like, all right, well, like,
Keith.
like I understand. I'll get you out of this one. Like, oh, man.
All right, Schoemer, take over a little bit here because Keith won't stop talking about himself.
The time I made the fucking lunch lady cry, this fucking broad.
We all made him cry.
Because why? What? You know who we are. You see who walked us in here. You're lucky we even came down here.
Yeah, if we're being dicks, stop us. If we're just getting along with society, leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah, because we don't care if we're going
Dude,
back.
Walker went straight for Schoemer's beer tap, dude.
It'll be all right.
Fuck him. It'll be fun.
So I think it was Kyle Cerruti was sitting, and I don't know what happened, but we were talking about something.
I remember him, man.
Standing across the table, and it was like French fries or something. And I was talking to him, and the lady, and I like poked his fry, or I took a fry or something like that. And this lady,
did you touch that?
whoa, you can't be touching his food. And I was like, listen, no, bro. Now it's on. So I fucking take my hands like fucking claws and just start taking the fries and throwing them everywhere. Just fucking eyeballing her in the eye and being like, what are you going to do? What the fuck are you going to do?
It's like teachers purposely instigated you.
They did. They did.
So
they want us all expelled.
She just ran out of the fucking lunchroom crying. It went down to Miss Fasella.
Because you threw some fries?
Because
what an old cunt.
I don't know. She thought I was going to throw them at her and she felt she was going to get assaulted by Fry. I don't know. Like... Oh, man.
Oh, it was the worst, dude.
No, it was everywhere. Like, we were just playing, what was it? Football with the fucking water bottle the one day up in gym. Like, it's not our fault the fucking nozzle hit the ground and went everywhere. We were just keeping ourselves busy. And
We were in
this
gym.
fucking guy came up and started yelling at us.
We were assholes, if we're coming down to it.
I mean,
I already knew that. You don't have to tell me that.
they came hard on us big time. But
Listeners, don't let me seem like I'm trying to be above these two because I partaked in any assholery I possibly
true.
could.
stories to not be told.
In between every single period, I was like, all right, dude, Keith Schoemer's, all the BD dudes are out here. What fuckery we getting into? I never get suspended. I want to get suspended. What's happening?
and they thought suspension was like this terrible thing. Like, you're going to sit home for a week. Like, oh, you got me.
Oh, man.
Thank God. I really wish I was in school.
My feelings are hurt.
Oh, what will ever I do?
Oh, dude, I remember most of the times hanging out with you, Schoemer, we ended up just either going together or we ended up meeting you at Bouncing Soul shows all
saying
the
that
time.
we really did every single Bouncing fucking Soul.
And like,
they-
I
are
remember
they
like
still
me,
playing?
you, Keith, and Nate would just.
We
Oh
should
yeah,
do
they're still around.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
oh, you
Here's the thing,
I would
though.
love to go see.
No,
Bouncing
here's the
Souls with
thing,
you
though.
guys. I would do it in a heartbeat if you
Now,
guys wanted to go.
okay, so-
gotta be on a Saturday. Though. It's gotta be on the weekend.
We just went to go see fucking Anti-Flag and Real Big Fish. Me, Josh, and
Oh my God,
Zapata.
they're still playing.
Yeah, it was a 20-year album. It was what was that?
Whose album? though?
Sellout. Real Big Fish.
Oh, the one with Sellout on it.
Yeah.
I don't know the name
Turn
of
the
it.
radio off.
I like
No,
less. Than, I like
Operator-
less than.
Operator.
I always like
No,
less than Jake
Real
a
Big
lot more
Fish.
than Real Big Fish.
Oh,
I think it's turn the radio off. I think you're right.
I think so, and I think Anti-Flag was doing the Die for Your Government album.
Yeah.
And
Great album.
Yeah.
It sucks about that band. It's like every time you saw them, you're like, I fucking love this band. They're like, they play one song and be like,
Bullshit.
don't be voting for more. It's like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Just play your song, you cunt.
I remember when because we used to go to Warped Tour a lot too. I remember Anti-Flag played a couple
You couldn't
times.
see Anti-Flag at Warped Tour. It was just...
They'd only get like 3 songs out because they'd be bitching the rest of the time.
Warped Tour. Yeah, we did a lot of Warped Tour
And
together.
that's okay because my big like political punk band favorite is Propagani.
Right.
And like
They're Canadian, so it doesn't count.
I don't think.
Yeah, no,
oh
that
yeah,
doesn't
definitely. Not. But I don't think they ever got anywhere as bad as like in between songs that were just sitting there for like minutes on
like,
end,
dude,
bitching.
no one cares.
But
Like-
they were like heinously political, and like some of the shit you kind of get down with. Some of the shit's like whatever, but They're, oh my god! I mean, like my propaganda is probably like your guys' anti-flag. Like propaganda is like fucking. I mean, I know I've
heard of them. I don't know if I've heard them.
Their older shit was more punky, and they've gotten more like progressively punk or whatever. But they're fucking. You guys would definitely. I know you've always heard me talk about them a lot.
I think me and Eric, like back in the day, our biggest. Well, not our biggest. Obviously, Bouncing
Souls was always like one of the big. We would always be in the pit together.
Absolutely.
I remember me and you at Warped Tour once or twice at Bouncing Souls. We were fucking
absolutely.
losing our shit for
dude.
sure, dude.
I remember we went to
That
go
was
see.
before we were like alcoholics too. Imagine
way back.
right now. It's too bad this last Warped Tour isn't. They do have Listen Jake there, but they don't have too much shit.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
like
I heard too.
I mean,
Did you like Lesson Jake? Like back
I
in
love
the day?
Lesson Jake. They were
Yeah.
my first show.
Yeah, me and him talked a lot of Listen Jake
Bigwig.
back in the day.
Bigwig.
We
Dude.
saw both of them. What? 2 years?
Absolutely.
Although the lead singer Tom broke my heart. We can get into that if you want, but
We just saw them 3 years ago.
who Listen Jake
And Bigwig. They played
yeah.
They
together
just did another
in
tour.
Philly. Yeah.
I saw
yeah,
that.
Lesson,
I was like,
Lesson Jake was doing it. Dude, it was so amazing. It was in Philadelphia. We booked a little trip. It was like me, Jesse, Keith, and his girlfriend, and Keith's girlfriend, Kristen. We went down there, and Kristen's friend. I was Becky. Is her name? Kristen's friend.
Yes.
Becky and
real quick. Sorry, where's your pisser?
The podcast bathroom.
Podcast
to your
bathroom,
left.
right out to the left, buddy. So we'll give a pause because I want Eric to hear the story. So, fuck you. So we're talking about Less Than Jake weekend in Philly. Ooh. So, dude, this shit was fucking so dope. So basically, Less Than Jake is playing Losing Streak on Friday. Yeah. Then they played Hello Rockview on Saturday.
Seriously?
Dude.
Yeah.
Schoemer.
How'd you not know about this, dude?
I never went to it. I mean, I knew of the show, but I never.
This was like 2 or 3 years ago. So I saw this, and at the time I'm seeing it, and I'm like, oh my god! Man. I was like Keith. I was like, we gotta go. And then I see that Bigwig was playing like select dates of like this little like Losing Streak Hello Rockview tour they were doing.
Right.
And Bigwig, I think, was supposed to do like something special because I remember Bigwig posting like, "Oh, we got something special lined up too," but they just played like a normal set. But luckily, Bigwig's normal sets are still a lot of old songs, so they still it was still good. But yeah, dude, we went down to Philly. We got a hotel room for a couple nights. They played, like I said, Losing Streak on Friday. They played Hello Rockview on Saturday. And we just fucking rocked Philly, man. We fucking ate a shitload of cheesesteaks, got fucking hammered, saw Listen Jake and Bigwig. I remember for the Hello Rockview night, I went to the side and I was watching them from the side of the stage. It's still like a 300-person venue, still pretty small.
Yeah, it was awesome. Dude, you were so close. It was sick. And
I remember I think the sax player handed me their set list of the night and shit like that, and it was just really fucking awesome. And I remember the Losing Streak night. There was a guy, it was like a solo artist, he was playing guitar and he covered a Propaganda song. And I just remember being like, after he played it, I was like, I love Propaganda. And he was like, yeah, me too, man. So my next song. And I just, it was so much fucking fun. And Less Than Jake is one of those bands that like you go and see them live. Like, I remember seeing them at Warped Tour a few years ago.
I fucking love Listen Jake. I'll never stop.
They're one of my all-time favorite bands.
I don't even care what they come out with now. Even if it's shit, I still love
They
Listen
still
Jake.
they still play old shit though. That's what's so good. Because I went to see them at Warped Tour a few years back. It was quite some time back. It might be like 8-9 years back at this point, but they've been around for so long. And I'm like, everybody at Warped Tour that I went with, it's like, I'm gonna go see what this and that. And I was like, all right, I don't care too much about those bands. I'm gonna see if Less Than Jake's, I'll see what happens, what they play. And they ended up playing like mostly old shit. And I'm like by myself at Warped Tour in the back, like, yeah, like freaking the fuck out. But yeah, oh my god. But that weekend, dude, with fucking you and Greg, the cones.
It's hard, dude.
I mean, should we go through the weekend?
No, because Greg's gonna come on, so we'll save it for that.
I guess we should. Yeah, that makes sense because Greg was he was only there for a day, but it was still a lot of cheese.
Have you guys confirmed on Savannah now?
You know what? That's why I'm so glad you mentioned that because my girlfriend,
90%.
My girlfriend texted me today when she's going to get some Dunkin' for herself, and she's like, "Where are you going for your birthday next year?" She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Because it's so far away and nothing's set in stone yet. So I didn't mention it to her. So she's like, "Oh, what's going on with that?" And I'm like, "Well, the bros are talking about going to Georgia." She's like, I've been talking to you about going to Georgia for like months. Like, you're not. And I'm like, well,
you don't love me.
Motherfucker.
Well, she's just busting my chops. She's not actually a cunt, thank God. But she's busting my chops. And I even told her, I was like, babe, if the broads don't go, we'll have our own Georgia trip. It's fine. But regardless, the whole point is to basically just like have a St. Patty's brawl with the Bradys and just see what goes down. Because me and Keith, we have the same birthday. We're best friends, but we've never hung out on a birthday, which I'm sure you've heard that multiple times.
Well, this year we have. For like a half hour.
It was in the middle of the podcast.
Midnight or something, right?
And then he cut it off.
Shoulders is a hard. He's a good listener. I like it.
Yeah, I told you.
I appreciate it. That's very nice.
Fucking truck all day long. All I do is listen to stuff.
It's appreciated.
It's not bad, right?
No, not at all, dude. There's some I'll just even replay, except points that I can't replay.
We gotta have points set on soon.
His episode. So, I guess we probably talked about how much he drank before the episode, right?
He did a bottle of tequila before he came on, right?
On second
he
round,
came
right?
over hammered.
Yeah.
But the policy episode where he crashed.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you listen to that episode?
Yeah. I remember that.
So like when it was on,
Came
that
like
was
halfway through.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
Yeah.
It was
But
just
it was,
his first.
we were watching a lot of football too. It wasn't like it was a good podcast. It definitely was.
Yeah,
the
but
policy's hilarious.
Dan
we have
was-
to have Justin on again because
He'll
he
come on.
needed to warm up. You even hear him later in the podcast. He's like, Fudge, we can't stop now. I just warmed up, baby. We gotta stay on here.
Yeah, but Dan's like original episode. He's just like so banging dudes. Like it was so like cringy.
But that's what's funny about it, though.
What is the origin of a poinset?
That's his last name.
Of
No, I
a
mean, where did he
Poinsett.
come from? Like, is he a
I
Sparta?
think he's just asking who Daniel points at. Yeah, he's a Sparta guy.
Sparta guy?
Yeah, I mean,
He's fucking the funniest person I know.
he is an awesome dude. He really
The
is.
biggest troll in the world.
We bust
and
his
also the
chops
funniest
constantly,
person
but-
ever. That's why we're so excited to have him on the podcast. But it was just like he was so hammered, like it just turned to like. That's why the second one with the policy where he jumped out like it was better. Like he got into it or whatever. But
I remember it was rough. That he was like technically the second episode, but Connor's episode went second because we did his as like a Christmas special or whatever.
Right.
That's why like we just started out like we had. I mean now like we know what we're doing. Like we know if shit's getting fucky. Like we're at the point now where I don't even have to edit shit. Like
that's
if we realize something's bad, we stop it immediately.
but we did edit one thing already.
Yeah, we did, but we've already edited it, so it's fine. But I wish we didn't have to. But one day we won't have to,
One
and it's
day.
going to be fucking
One day.
great.
So Eric, did you go to? Because we started talking again like years ago. Did you go to that Rancid tour?
I ended up not going. I was
like fucking
fuck that.
120
150. I sucked my dick
For
bro.
Rancid.
What happened to
Rancid wanted
Salvation,
$100 and
bro?
something dollars.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Okay, they were with a really good set though. I mean, it was like Dropkick and I think Bouncing Souls.
It was
It was a really
I don't
great
know.
set.
It was a
I
good,
mean, I totally could see the price, but I was like, I'll never.
well,
pay
here's
that
the thing.
ever.
I don't think it was. Was it their price or was it all the bots that took all the tickets and then?
Oh, I don't know. I think I went Ticketmaster at that time.
Yeah, so I think
not
the
sure.
the problem is like because we went to go see Coheed, the tickets went on sale for $60-$70, and then all the bots bought them up, and then sold them for like $300. So that's like the problem that shit happens. Like it's fucking bullshit.
I didn't even realize that shit was happening. I always wondered what the bot thing was.
I think they were gonna pass a law for that, right?
Dave, I would love if they did.
Yeah.
I got that. That's what fucked me out of going to see Between the Buried and Me play Colors. Remember the Aftermath after Alaska?
Yeah.
They just did that last year. They went on a fucking Colors tour, and obviously Between the Buried and Me is my fucking favorite band, and I obviously wanted to go to that, but it was the same thing, dude. I'm pretty sure bots bought shit up, and I'm like looking at like, see, it sold out so quick, which makes sense because they're like decently big now, like they're living off their band. And I want to go. It's like $100-something. I'm like, dude, this is my favorite band of all time. But
It's not worth it.
do
Like
no.
But like if I and I wasn't making good, like if I was making good money and like it wouldn't be a big deal, of course I would go. But it's like, dude, like I'm a
don't know.
broke, like
I
lower middle class dude, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
barely have a roof over my head.
Yeah,
dude.
it's like
I
a
don't
lot.
know if I could if I had the money. I still don't think I'd pay that much.
all right, so
It's
you're
hard,
more
though.
into the
It
punk
depends
stuff.
who it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
I'll
my
put it in,
favorite
like-
band. Of course I wanted to. So I bet this is like my all-time favorite band,
Yeah.
like 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay,
And I
so that's
still,
where
you,
you could-
know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
like
get
that
you.
shit, like just helping you with your decision, like what you're talking, like it's
right,
still
fair
hard
enough.
to do
Yeah.
it. Like, you know, you got to fucking take off
So
of
much
work
money,
depending on the
like,
day
I
and
know.
this and that. It costs so much money. And like, yeah, it's like an amazing experience. It's totally worth it. But like, dude, like just everything costs so much money. How are you supposed to fucking pull it off?
So have you branched off from like punk? Or are you still like, what's your music vibe going right now?
I can go from fucking still Cottonmouth Kings to Anti-Flag Bouncing Souls to now I've jumped it up to like Big L And
Nice. Big L, rest in peace.
Fuck, right?
Do you want to mess with this? Gangstar. One of the best.
So you fuck with the rap too.
Gangstar too, yeah, dude. The
Gangstar
past
is-
couple of days, I just started getting into him. I mean, I've always listened to like Eminem and little
Yeah, of course.
backpack rap. But,
There's not many good rappers out nowadays.
No.
You can pick
Dude,
a
I
couple
tried
out.
listening, what, six-
Little Dicky
6
being
9?
one of my
Oh, Little
favorite.
Dicky.
Dude, Little Dicky,
Bro.
man. Dude, he's fucking... Because he wants to be like a comedic rapper.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
He's great.
But he's so good. Like,
You still have that cottonmouth tattoo on your rib? That you never? Did you finish it?
No, fuck no, bro.
Pop it up. Pop it up. Still in vision.
Never.
well, Nick...
I remember he came into high school. No one fucking believed you.
No.
You're like, yeah, dude, it hurts.
This was my first one.
I know, you fucking idiot. You never go ribs your
What are the
first
Cottonmouth
tattoo.
Kings
always
about?
go
I've never
ribs.
listened to Cottonmouth Kings. Give me a little, like a little playthrough.
They were like
Their
fucking,
new shit's terrible. I'll tell you that much.
Like a not shitty art ICP?
It's like a rap.
They were way
rap
better
rock.
than the ICP.
Yeah, way better than the ICP. I love ICP. Don't get me wrong.
Dog just went to the wall. I heard that.
They were like
Rap rock,
rap rock with like a little
reggae.
So Limp
yeah
Bizkit-
reggae.
Limp
Yeah,
Bizkit was
reggae. I was
better.
gonna say ska, but
Limp Bizkit's better?
Hundo P, dude. All
right.
Hundo. Limp Bizkit's a shit. dude.
Monica-
I can't see that. Limp Bizkit's good though. Them also.
I appreciate
you- I'm
that,
sure
Eric.
you've seen my
we
drunk-
I'll give
appreciate
you
that.
I'm sure you've seen my drunken statuses the past couple months.
have.
I've been going.
I only go
hard.
fucking chocolate starfish, so I don't go past.
Oh yeah, that was trash.
Dude,
yeah.
significant. Dude, $3 bill, y'all, and significant other,
right,
dog.
of course, yeah.
The first two, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's
no,
up.
I could fuck with the third one, but after third one,
You remember
I fell off.
I've heard it's pretty decent, though.
a big punk band that's underrated, not talked about. We actually went to a show, me, you, and Jay. We're thinking the tickets won't be sold out, and we never got in.
Which one was that?
Against All Authority.
Oh yeah, that was such a bad fuck up.
How good was that? Do you remember that band? They have. I don't know
they were
how
on
good the
Fat
band.
Records, right?
I don't remember, man.
Back then, around that time, I think.
I remember
so.
Against Me, the lead singer went tranny. I remember them.
Different band.
I know, but I'm,
yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I don't
That
know
was
if
an
I remember
opportunity
Against
for
All Authority.
tranny talk. Yeah.
Yeah, leave the trainees alone. You know.
I wasn't even going to make fun of tranny. Yo, anybody should be able if I don't give a shit, gays, trannies, whoever you are. If you want to make the mistake of giving half your shit to somebody for the rest of your life, then that's your prerogative.
good
Who
with
gives
that.
a fucking shit, man? I don't give a fuck.
Hundo P.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Against Me was always pretty good, whether he was tranny or not. They were like decent, but okay, but not. And then they went like hipster punk and like whatever.
Dude, Against All Authority was fuck. Their first album was fucking.
It was probably a band I probably liked a lot, but it probly faded out and I forgot about it.
They're like
'Cause I
heavy
listened to-
punk too. They're not like
Yeah, they were like. Yeah, they were super heavy. Like almost like Strike Anywhere.
Oh, that is the band that
didn't
we
like Strike
saw.
Anywhere,
I
right?
didn't like.
Oh,
they
no,
were too
really?
They were too heavy for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, a little too heavy for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll fuck with Slayer occasionally. Don't get me wrong, but
Dude,
it
Strike
wasn't enough
Anywhere.
that I
Oh
liked
my
them.
god.
That's
Dude,
it.
remember seeing Strike Anywhere and Bouncing Souls together? Holy shit,
Yeah, I don't
dude.
know.
Irving-
I think I
Irving
listened to, like, one
Plaza,
song,
Sean
that was
King.
it. I was done.
Dude, we saw Strike Anywhere and Bouncing Souls together a lot because I remember when that one time where it was like 8 of us in Liz Walk.
Yeah, she grabbed his cock. Liz
Shit,
grabbed
I
his
remember-
cock.
I remember
He was on
saying-
stage. She was up front. She's like, "Yeah, right for the cock."
I remember
grabbed
she
it.
said
And I
something-
remember afterwards, she's like, "I grabbed his cock."
Remember, because that poor girl, we were such a dick to her. We
Yeah,
busted her-
Liz in the back. What were we?
Remember, because like she like planned out like what pat trains we would take or something, go to the city. We were. I mean, you remember we were all
Right.
cocksuckers to each other. We would just
Absolutely.
we would just make fun of each other terribly.
That's how I thought it's supposed to be.
yeah.
That's the only way it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, it was pretty funny, but sometimes it was like pretty. I remember being with my ex a couple years ago, going to Applebee's, and Liz Walk was working, and she was like, "Oh, hey Dan, how are you?" And my ex girlfriend was kind of a cunt at the time, and so like any girl who would talk to me, she'd be like, "Who the fuck's this bitch?" And she's like,
worst.
"Yeah, I remember when like you and your friends treated me like shit in high school. Remember that? Like she was just really like just digging in, like." You were so mean to me in high school. Do you remember? And I'm like an adult at this point. I'm like 25, 26, like, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I was an asshole. I get it. I was made fun of too. If it made you feel it. But I just remember we went to go see Bouncing Souls or Strike Anywhere in the City, and it was like almost fucking a dozen of us. It was like easily 8, 9, 10 of us. And Liz, I think we just made her like figure out what trains we were taking and shit, whatever. So like, I think it started raining. So for reasons unknown to like Liz, like there's no way she could predict it. We were just being a douche and like making up these songs like "Walking in the Rain," all Liz's fault that we're stuck in the rain, and like just making her feel like shit because we're like 17-year-old douchebags. But we went to go see fucking Strike Anywhere and Bouncing Souls, and I'm like, I wish you like Strike Anywhere. I can't believe you don't.
I'm not a fan. Yeah.
They're not even, dude. They're so my
I remember
God,
conversation-
they're
Bad
so
Brains.
good.
I can't do Bad Brains either.
Who?
Bad Brains.
Yeah, Bad Brains. They're they're like more hardcore though.
put them on the
Strike
same
Anywhere
level.
Strike Anywhere isn't that hardcore. Bad Brains I think is way more hardcore.
Let me just say something quick, because I don't want to bring like family and kids in
The
this.
dog's fucking with the.
Your kids are smarter than you, huh, man? Like
Yeah.
building that shit.
Oh yeah, you see
Dude,
that?
are you Facebook friends with Eric?
Yeah.
Dude.
Your
my
son's
kids
like
are
building some
genius.
fucking like
It's a forge.
fire funnel,
Yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Dude, he's just fucking intelligent. Anything that he like gets interested in, he looks into, he does it, and he's got a whole fucking YouTube channel. It's like YouTube. What was that? / Shane Findaco. Plug. Got it.
Nice.
But yeah,
Got
he
him.
does like fire koi, like the shit where you spin the fucking thing.
Dude, I was watching. I'm
Does
like,
tons of
that,
shit, dude.
like
He's
that's
awesome,
fucking
dude.
Eric's kid. Like, shit, man.
Yeah.
Dude, like that.
Pretty obvious if either of us have kids or more kids, they're all going to be smarter than us. We all agree on that, right? I mean,
Yeah, the middle one too, Gavin. He's fucking genius too.
Yeah, like fucking built. Like I forget what it was. Like something like your garage or your something.
Yeah, at
and they
my
built like
shop.
this fucking fire thing. I was just like,
Yeah, dude, they were melting metal in there and all that
I'm
type of shit.
like, Eric did this shit.
no, his kid did it.
Yeah, he had a whole setup with the fucking hair dryer and a couple pieces of pipe, and then some charcoal in a fucking a pan, and would just melt everything in there and like forge like knives. And,
It was like watching Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah.
Like, I was
Yeah,
sitting
it's
there
really
like,
cool.
I was like, holy shit! Like these mini Schoemers, but like they're like fucking. Dude, they're like doing some real
Not
shit.
getting expelled from high school.
Which, you know.
Well,
What are you
that
gonna
brings
do?
me to a little one. He's in BD, and
Nice.
he's 7.
Following after his father.
How many kids do you have?
3.
3.
Three.
Dude, I don't know, man.
3 too many, right? So,
I don't
I
want
plan
kids,
on having
dude.
kids. This guy doesn't at all.
I have kids.
No. Well, that's because you can travel and sleep, and like I get it.
That's
I
my
work 3
exact.
jobs.
Because I like
argument.
sleeping and money.
No, they're awesome though.
Dude, they don't fuck around, dude. Like I was intimidated when I saw a video. I was like, holy
the
shit.
oldest one, Shane.
Like Eric Schomer's kid's smarter than me.
He's a fucking genius. He's in. He goes to PCTI for the medical. He's going to be a flight medic. The dude who drops out of the plane and takes care of you in like the middle of war or in an accident or something.
Holy shit.
He's
That's fucking dope, dude.
He'll be
What are
senior
we
next
doing?
year.
Recording our old high school stories in front of mics that we can't afford?
And then the little middle one, Gavin. He's got an offer for John Hopkins camp in the summer or something like that. Some like his grades are that high.
Damn.
And he doesn't
Jesus,
study
dude.
or anything. Like he just fucking.
That's gonna be so awesome. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna spin wrenches. You guys be smart.
Yeah, dude.
And you
He
make
wants
me
to be
money when my arms fall off
What
in
is that?
20 years.
Egyptologist, where he just goes to Egypt and digs.
Dude, that's
Like he's
crazy,
already
man.
on the path for that.
That's pretty cool,
they're
man.
Dude, make him take you, man. I want shit, man.
Right?
Bring me. I want to go to Egypt, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we should be sitting there like, yeah, bring my friend Finn. Just me and you like smoking some weed and drinking a beer. Yeah, you go on that.
They found a dinosaur bone.
You go on that pyramid, man. Like I'll be over here.
I don't want to interrupt, but I want to get through the. We have a fan email.
Oh, we have Finn. Okay.
So let me do the fan email.
Email it.
We got the email going. All right. So our good buddy Mike Mena hit us up in the email. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, like we appreciate Mike Mena's emails, but unfortunately for us and our lack of
3
popularity,
people have emailed us. So
no,
like,
it's 2, and both were Mike Mena.
I think my dad emailed you.
Oh, he did. I'm sorry, JB. I'm sorry. My bad. I would
You
never.
fucked up,
I would
man.
never fuck with Jesus like
I
that.
love your dad, by the way. Your dad's awesome.
He's a fucking man, dude.
He's like the
see
only
him
religious
sometime.
person I like on the planet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the
I
only
agree.
one. The only one.
and you're missing.
I'm
the
friends
sto-
with him on Facebook. I was like, oh, fucking JB.
and you're missing a lot of good stories too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Well, are you talking about JB stories?
Yeah, it's fun.
Nothing
Keep
beats
going.
JB stories. We can't get into it right now. we hopefully we'll have JB on. I don't blame him for not wanting to be on, but if we can get him on, it would be fucking awesome.
That's gonna be great.
Even if there's stories we can't tell, which I'm sure there's plenty we can't, but we'll get on to the email. Mike Mena. All right. Okay, so how about you guys talk about the best pizza in New Jersey? We are from the state of the best pizza, so let's talk about it. Also, Antonio Brown is better than Odell Beckham.
Yeah,
Top 10
He was pissed about that.
Top 10 pick versus a 6th rounder. Well, he's right. Fucking Odell was picked like fucking. That was like the Giants' first round pick, right?
Yeah, 14th.
And
I
Antonio Brown was a 6th rounder.
Antonio Brown's better. I don't want to get into this because let's just say this: Antonio
We
Brown's
should
better.
go into the pizza.
Yeah, we'll talk about pizza.
I could always talk about pizza. I don't
All right.
know anything about sports.
What?
So
Antonio
best-
Brown doesn't cause nearly as many problems.
And he's a better receiver. We're not doing sports. Schoemer's is here. Continue. We're talking about pizza.
So we're talking about we're talking to Mike Mena. Hey Mike. Mike Mena. We got an email from a fan / guest who's been on the podcast, but he wants us to talk about Jersey pizza. So we'll hop on that.
All right, so we start with this. What's better, New York pizza or Jersey pizza?
It depends because everybody rants and raves about
10
New York
years
pizza.
ago, New York pizza. Not anymore, bitch. Jersey
I'm
gotcha.
gonna stay with Jersey. Yeah.
We got them. Because 10 years, like a while ago, they'd be like, yeah, here's your slice, right? They give you this
The big slice,
gigantic
but just because
slice.
it's bigger
for
doesn't mean
$1.
it's better.
Yeah. But not anymore. Now it's the same thing. Jersey and New York pizza is the same exact fucking thing. Except if you're good, you're good. If you're bad, you're bad.
You suck. Yeah. If you're bad.
That's all it comes down to.
There's no in between.
I'd have to
There's
say
still not a solid pizza place in Vernon. There's like 6 of them, and they kind of all
correct.
suck.
Correct. I give New York the edge because you can show up at a New York pizza place at 4 a.m.
Yes.
Get a beer
Yes, you can. This is true.
and a slice. So in that aspect, New York slice wins. If we're going to just pizza, I don't know. I think,
Do you think there's a difference in the Jersey Shore to up here?
100%. 100%.
Now, what would you do? How would you add that in to the equation?
I feel
That's
here's
the
what
problem.
I worked
That's
at a
problem. It's tough.
I've worked at a couple pizzerias. What it depends a lot of people, they don't go full blown whole milk cheese mozzarella. They go like
Liberals.
parts. Well, no.
liberal
Here's the deal.
bullshit.
No pizzeria, Keith, goes full blown. Well, you probably know this. You're a fucking cook. No pizzeria goes full blown whole milk mozzarella because there's too much fat and it gets too greasy and it makes the pizza soggy. So they go part skim. Now, some places when they're grinding up their cheese, they'll it depends how they grind it, like how the skim gets mixed up with it. Like some people just be like whole milk when they're in the cheese grinder. If you ever worked at a pizzeria, and then
Right.
they start to throw in skim milk. So like it's like, yo, like why don't you go like every other or like try to mix it up better? Because don't you think
50-50 that bitch.
some pizzas are just gonna have mostly skim milk fucking cheese and it's gonna suck? Like the fat is what makes pizza taste good.
You know what's sad? I've eaten pizza all my life. I love pizza.
Who doesn't?
I never knew that.
I only knew it because I worked at a couple pizzerias, like driving fucking pizzas around.
If
but
someone doesn't like pizza, get the fuck
Get the
away
fuck
from
out.
me.
you're a cunt and you don't deserve to
What
listen
about
to
those
this.
cunts who put the pineapple though?
I'm not gonna dude. But, you ever had
pineapple?
pineapple? You ever had pineapple and pepperoni? I only fucked with it when I worked at a
No.
pizzeria because
No.
I could eat pizza every night. So
here's
I
my
would never
thing.
order pineapple, but I've had pineapple and pepperoni and I was digging it. Pineapple's good.
Like I said before, I'm good at drinking and cooking. Okay? So the idea
So you're good at cooking.
I'm drinking. Yeah.
Well, it's not
I'm,
like a.
I'm way better at
so
drinking
like something
than
you
I
want
am
to be
cooking.
proud about, or
Yeah, Hundo P.
me too. Let's take a quick shot while you're pour a shot, pussy. We'll talk about it. You're good at drinking and cooking.
Here's the thing, like savory for sweet for salt. There's all sorts of things that makes great.
Pizzas are, well, you got to put a little sugar in the salt or the sauce. But besides that, it's not really sweet. You don't want sweet stuff. I'm when it comes to sauce, I'm a more garlicky, salty kind of guy. Some sauces.
See, I'm a garlicky sweet guy.
See, sweet. I mean, I get it a little bit, but for the most part, it's kind of like that chunky sweet sauce. You can get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, I hear you. So, pineapple on pizza is dumb. Okay?
I can understand why people don't like.
Why are
pineapple
you
on
doing
pizza.
it? Blah, de, blah.
There's so many toppings that go on pizza, though.
But then
It's
again,
a huge internet joke. That's the only reason why we're talking about it. Otherwise,
That's a great idea, by the way. Fucking genius.
always.
he's such a bougie fuck. He needs his booze.
Yeah, I
$20
drink it very.
handles, but he needs his ice, though, right? You know, like,
I drink
I
a
wasn't
very
expecting that.
specific way. I have my ways where I drink, and that's how I go.
yeah. So I don't know. Like well, here's the deal. We're talking
A
about
lot of
yeah,
Is that peach?
yeah, peach. There is a place in Totowa. I can't remember the name, but there's a gentleman I used to work with. I used to work masonry with him. And one of the guys, he was good friends with this other mason. He would work with us sometimes. And every now and then we would go to this place in Totowa. Now, their normal pizza was a Sicilian grandma pie. It was a Sicilian pie with fucking amazing sauce. A little bit of Parmesan Romano, like grinded up on it.
Pico Romano.
Huh?
Pico Romano?
Pico? Dico? Pico? Schmico?
Parmesan Romano, Pico Romano are different cheeses. Whatever.
I'm
Keep going
pretty
with
sure
your
the
story.
Parmesan Romano was mixed together, grinded up on the pizza. People mix Parmesan cheese and Romano cheese together.
Yeah, but yes.
Are you just saying it in a weird way or something?
You did.
We get it. You cook, Keith. Okay. I'm sorry I said the two cheeses wrong. I guess.
Continue.
All right. Yeah. It's so sexy, you fucking faggot. I can't say Parmesan Romano that you talking shit because you fucking cook. All right. I'm so sorry.
My fault.
Yeah,
Continue.
Your
Continue.
fucking fault. You're fucking. All right. But this place, guys, they make this like amazing grandma pie, and like it's their normal pie. Like them making a normal, like what we know as a normal pie, like a normal pizza,
Right.
like a normal round fucking a fucking sauce cheese pizza. Like they make that, but that's not their normal thing. A pie from them is a grandma pie, like a Sicilian grandma pie, an amazing sauce, and it's like a sprinkled Parmesan Romano, okay, and some basil on it, dude. And the sauce, it's like the sauce just takes over. It's so good.
Well, that's a key to Sicilian. Like, if you have this, you have a thick crust. Obviously, you could throw 5 pounds cheese on it. It doesn't matter.
Well done, I feel like, is what normally needs to happen to Sicilian pizza.
right.
But this pizza, they're not as thick. It's not like, but this is a pizza from them. You order a pie from them. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
they got it down. I'll fucking text the dude I used to work with. I need to find out the name of this place, so we need to go. It's amazing, dude. So that Mike Meta, when I find out the name of this place, I will tell the next podcast. But this is the fucking pizza place, dude. It's in Totowa. It's
forget what Fudge is saying. What's the best pizza place in West Milford?
That's
you
what I was
still
just
live
gonna
there,
ask
right?
you. Yeah. I'm always Vesuvio's.
Vesuvios, dude.
Pizza in West Milford's definitely better than Vernon. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I grew up by Vesuvio's.
Even
so
though
I've always had it.
Even though the owners of DeMarco's, aka the person who got handed
DeMarco's or Vesuvios?
no, DeMarco's, the owner of DeMarco's.
Where's DeMarco's? In West Milford.
That's by the A&P.
Can I get
bottom
to
of
it?
the
Can I
mountain.
talk? Can I speak? Can
no,
I talk?
I'm trying to figure
Can I
out.
talk about it?
I haven't been in West Milford in a while.
It's a place by where I used to live, right by the A&P that's no longer an A&P anymore.
If you go down the mountain.
Oh, okay. Wait, I got you.
So
Wait.
even though the owner of it, aka the person who like couldn't get through college with their parents, handed them a fucking pizzeria and I used to work for, and he was kind of a douchebag, but I feel like their pizza's just solid, and their kitchen food's decent,
They're always good.
but their pizza is
Yeah. They got a 30 fucking inch pizza now.
DeMarco's?
It's like,
DeMarco's?
No, 20. I forget what it is.
Are we talking about DeMarco's or Vesuvius?
DeMarco's has a fucking ridiculous pie like this big, dude.
Really?
Yeah, like
And
that
what do
by
they
that.
they deliver?
Show
that
me
shit?
you gotta
it's
tell us this
30
shit,
or
dude.
$35 for the pizza.
I would have
but
given you
it's
the
so worth
cash.
it.
You could have fucking brought
Their
the pizza.
pizza is
Yeah.
I feel like their pizzas are a little bit I feel like they're smaller because the guy who owns is like a little fucking Jewy. He's a little like penny pinching motherfucker.
Dude,
Well,
but
that's why I was
Food
surprised.
but their
costs is a
sauce
big
is
thing.
good. Their sauce is good. Their dough is good.
Yeah,
Like
you can't fuck with it. But we don't have what's that one that was over by McDonald's?
Oh,
Frank's
Frank.
Frank's Pizza is gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're gone.
Is the movie theater's gone too,
Yeah,
right?
that's gone. That's
Well,
So what the
no,
fuck
it's,
is
it's a TJ Maxx now. See, here's the deal about
TJ
Frank's
Maxx?
Pizza.
and
Frank's
I don't think
Pizza.
Frank's Pizza.
You know how many
coming back. I don't remember, but-
blowjobs high school kids got in that movie theater?
Oh,
I'm sure
absolutely.
there's way more jobs than TJ Maxx for fucking
So, like,
little kids.
Dude, like if
We're
I was,
getting off a pizza though. We're still.
I'm just saying,
I
if
got
I-
pizza to talk about.
if
here,
I
buddy.
walked
You gotta
in at
wrap it
TJ
up
Maxx
there,
and be
buddy.
like, yeah, I got a blowjob here, and I know this dude got a blowjob there.
Oh, well, I've seen people get blown behind ShopRite. That's definitely a real thing.
Yeah, absolutely been there.
Yeah, well,
That's
what are you
definitely.
gonna do?
I guess too many. Unfortunately, we weren't the ones getting blown. But what are you gonna do, right? But Frank's Pizza. So everybody most of our listeners are Jersey listeners. They all know who Frank's Pizza is. Their dinners are fucking great.
Here's
You
the
can
thing.
go to Frank's
we're not,
Pizza and
We're not
eat,
talking
like-
about dinners, bro.
All right, well, let me finish my fucking sentence, motherfucker.
All right,
Okay.
pussy.
Their pizzas, pretty decent. You can. The best thing about Frank's, there's two things. You want to walk in with a family and have a nice Italian dinner, and the second thing is if you want special slices, they've got a fucking amazing
he's right
layout.
He's right, but he gets so intense about food.
I know. I heard about
Anthony
the pickles.
Franco's is also decent, but if I had to choose, I would choose Frank's over Anthony Franco's when it comes to special slices.
Their pizza sucks.
Frank's over what?
Franco's.
Anthony Franco's?
Frank's over Anthony Franco's. And now this is like a little miniature Northern Jersey chain, so for most of our listeners, you guys know what we're talking about. But Frank's, you pop into Frank's, man, it's like, dude, their sauce, that's what it is. Because their sauce is going on everything. It's going on their dinners, their pizza, whatever. I mean, the marinara or the pizza sauce is a little bit different than the marinara for the dinners, but it's fucking
They
that's
just
what
added
killed it.
oregano.
Like I can't. How many times my mom wasn't too huge of a cook. She could only cook like two things, so she would take us out all the time. And when we went to Frank's, dude, I was just so pumped, bro. Like this huge chicken fucking parm dinner, dude. Like 2 or 3 pieces of huge chicken parm, fucking like a half a pound of pasta, huge salad, bread, like it's fucking. But but Mike, man, we're talking about pizza, but. I hate to say because I
don't think
I used to work for them. They're kind of dickheads, but their pizza at DeMarco's is pretty good.
It's really good.
I don't have a number one pizzeria in Jersey though.
in Jersey.
So I'm done talking. I'll let you guys go.
I'm gonna stick with Vesuvio's for number 1.
I remember
just 'cause
we
I
used to
don't-
order it all the time. We used
That
to
guy
skip
was
class.
such a cunt.
He is,
But
and you know
the
what?
pizza was so
And
good.
they won't deliver it, and they know that they won't deliver.
Do you
it
remember,
because
like,
Frank's
no,
won't deliver
they'll
either.
fucking come to
No
you.
Frank's delivers at all.
They're like, we know what we got. You want it, you come here, and you will. So,
But they've
Bro.
been around forever, so
Yeah,
they're not going
exactly.
anywhere.
Bro, me and you, I don't think we skipped school. We might have, but I don't think we did. And we were like, yeah, we're going to Vesuvio's get a pie.
I love
And like,
it.
yeah, like me
the
and
woods,
you,
by the ball
you and someone else, and we got a pie, and we're like, oh, yeah, we'll take one large pie or whatever the fuck it was. They're like, oh, to go or for here? We're like, for here. And they're like, that's an extra $5. Like they have a dumb cunt charge on it. They're like, well, you have to pay
Are you
$5.
sure about that? Because I've eaten pizza at Vesuvio's and never remembered them charging me extra.
Hundo P.
You're getting close to paradigm. I like it.
Yeah, I love it.
Was that the day I
Do you remember that? Because I don't remember
Was
that.
that the day I
Schoemer.
almost got arrested for trying to make the police report for stolen pizza?
I guess we're gonna have to get to
No.
that story, huh? Because this is like the third time he's mentioned it. We should
Let's
be
go with the
asking him
story.
about how he's almost gotten arrested in our high school.
Which time?
I guess all of them.
Let's see. The one time I almost got for trespassing. Me and Seekin lived with me at the fucking time, so we were trash. I think
I remember that.
I
remember.
whatever. We're fucked up, and we were gonna make burritos or nachos or something. I was like, wait, I live by the school. Keith still goes there. We're gonna go get this fucking recipe, and we're gonna enjoy this. So we fucking got walkie-talkies.
Remember walking or what was
I've already told the story about walkie-talkies when
yeah, but what
when
was
Dan
the
and Brendan took my shit and wiped it on fucking
I understand
Casamitas
that,
or
but
whatever.
remember they came with that little phone. like you could punch in a number and it was like kind of like a cell phone, but it wasn't.
No, I don't
The
remember.
Nextel, the bleep bleep?
No, before that.
He had Nextel though.
No.
I remember that. Remember you never had service anywhere. I remember that shit. But I don't know
right.
what you're talking about at all.
It's fine. Continue.
So,
Keith's drunk. Finn's drunk, everybody. So we'll move on with that.
oh, that's right. My bad. I keep forgetting about Finn.
Oh, it's okay.
So I say, Jesse, dude, we gotta go to Finn, and we gotta get his fucking top.
You didn't say Finn back
I didn't
then.
say back then.
You're saying Finn.
He probably said.
So I'm like, we gotta get this fucking recipe, and we're gonna have the best burritos ever, or whatever the fuck we were making.
Oh, it was the barbecue tacos.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it was the Chipotle barbecue tacos.
Yeah.
I'll never. I made this recipe years ago,
Dude, I would go out
When
of
I
my
was
way
high
up
school.
to the mountain to get that.
and like it's the only recipe where I'm like, I did it right.
I know.
Like
it was totally.
I made some good
$1.55.
shit in my life, but like I was a kid and I pulled this off, and it was so good.
Yeah, that's true.
Continue.
So I fucking. All right, so I don't have a license at the time, and Jesse has his fishbowl Bronco. So we go down to school, and he's like, "I'm gonna drop you off by lunchroom." I was like, "All right." Over, blah, blah, blah. So I'm running through the school.
Walkie-talkies make everything better.
Absolutely. Except when you're on the same fucking channel as a security guard officer. So they're just listening to us talking to each other while he's circling the school outside. I'm running, trying to get to Keith. And fucking, oh man, they got him. Where were you, in lunch or something? I think you ended up being in lunch. I went up to BD and he wasn't there, and I didn't sign in.
How cool was it back then when like social media wasn't really like that existent yet, and you could just be like, "Yo," like I mean, half of us barely had cell phones, and we're like, "Yo," like
Thank
you know what I mean?
God.
We had such a
Could
cool
you
childhood.
imagine
Just
our-
like, driving around with a walkie-talkie was fun. We couldn't do that now and have fun.
Dude,
we
could
have
you-
cell phones. Hey, dude,
Yeah.
what's up? Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I know.
Could
where
you
you
imagine
are. All right, see you
our
later.
shit show of a fucking high school life?
If
with-
we had social
with-
It wouldn't have been
social
nearly
media?
as fun. It would have been nearly as fun. It
I
would've
don't
been
know
lame.
about that.
I don't know.
I think it would be better. Like,
Why?
Yeah, dude.
Give me.
second period.
Because it's like you
Blah,
had to
blah.
be there to experience it, and if you didn't, then you're
No, I'm not saying
no
that.
video on Facebook for you to view later.
I'm
no.
saying communication wise.
I mean, it would have made this situation fucking easier. I'll tell you that much.
Well, let Eric finish his story. We keep interrupting him too much.
Yeah,
Eric
sorry,
hasn't
bud.
told many stories.
So, fucking Jesse gets pinched, and I don't know if he's.
Yeah, like, he's like
He got fucking pinched over by fucking. It was Zula's house, but I don't know if it was the tennis courts at that point. So I see
I
him
remember
through
that,
the
dude.
woods. I don't remember if I got the recipe. I don't know what happened. I ran out. I think he's like, "Cops are here. I gotta go." And I was like, "Fuck that!" And I ran out to school. So I'm hiding in the woods, like by the pond, and I'm watching him being pulled over, and I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." Right?
Just hang out in the bush.
I'm
That piece
fucking.
on
I'm
me.
like, wait a second. I got to get back with Jesse because he's gonna drive me. Because whatever it was, I'm like, I can't walk home. So I fucking. He takes off.
Didn't you live close to the high school though?
I lived right over there, but in that shape, I wasn't making up the hill. So
Yeah,
I fucking.
that's long.
I was like, all right, what am I gonna do so these cops don't think I'm with Seekin? I was like, I know. I'll take off my shirt and act like I was just hiking around here.
why?
I don't know. I was like, I live by. I could get away with it. I was just going for a hike. Blah 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 blah. So I get up to where the woods meet up with the road over by the tennis courts, and they were like just sitting in that little fucking waiting area at the end of the road.
Why? What were they busting his chops about so long?
Because they heard us over the radios breaking into
Okay.
the school and getting the fucking recipe.
Okay.
So trespassing is what they ended up charging us with.
Fucking idiots.
So I'm like, I'm good. So they fucking immediately pull up to me and they're like, there you are. What the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, we know it was you. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, officer. I live right up here. I was just going for a nice hike. It's a nice day out. Blah, blah,
never
blah.
tell them the truth, man.
You can't. You can't.
I know a lot of cop friends.
Not that
Never
I've
tell
been
them.
there.
Yeah, what if I've
But
been
you
like,
can't.
because I'm like, all right, here's what happened. We got fucking lit. I needed to make burritos, but there's this awesome sauce I had to get first. So we decided to get fucking walkie-talkies and break into his school, find this kid, get the recipe, and get out of there.
So he tells them the truth.
So-
Big mistake.
I to this day, I don't know what Jesse told him. And he was like, dude, we know it's you. Here's your ticket. And so That was the end of that.
Some
We got
bullshit
charged
ticket.
Whoops, like
trespassing.
it could be way worse.
Really taking down the criminals in West Milford.
Right? I'm like, dude, come
You
on.
guys really need to know that you're really doing a great job out there.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, for the most part. Although, honestly, West Milford cops have been way nicer to me. I've gotten pulled over.
I meant more security guards.
I've gotten pulled over way.
I gotta take a piss.
Well, fuck them, right? I gotten pulled over way.
If we're talking about the toilet, no, I'm just gonna piss into it. That's.
Get away.
It's a wee one. It is, laddie.
Bringing that back.
I can't make it in that.
Bring it back.
Finn's drunk. I've gotten pulled over, like, unfortunately, way more times than I can count. And I remember, like, West Milford cops usually being cool. Like, I remember, like, back in, like, Burn the Bridge days where me and Keith were in a band together.
That was the last time I saw you. Burn the bridge.
Damn, really?
I think so, yeah. Wow. Speaking of which.
I remember, well, we'll talk about that in a second. I just want to fucking get out of that. You know, like, you turn on the lakeside, like, going up the mountain.
Right.
It's like 30 miles an hour. And I'm going, like...
that little fucking patch, right?
Yeah, and I'm going, like, 50, you know, because I'm an asshole and I'm 17, and I got my guitar with me. The cop pulls me over. This is a West Milford cop. This is why, like, I feel like West Milford cops, for the most part, have always let me off, and I've sure gotten way more tickets, and I've gotten so many tickets.
Oh, absolutely.
And he pulled me over. He was like, yeah, you were, you know, wait a minute. Are you in a band? And, like, I think me and Keith were together. And, like, I think me and Keith might have stayed at my mom's house, and we were going back to his house because that's where we practiced at the time. And I think we were meeting the band members there. And he was like, you guys in a band? And, like, we started, like, it was either just me by myself or me and Keith were together. And because he saw, like, our guitars in the back, he's like, oh, this and that. And he was like, bullshit with us. He's like, you know what, man? He's like, you know, speed limit's 30 here. You know, you got to come down. I'm like, officer, I'm so sorry, blah, blah. And, like, luckily I always knew, like, my parents taught me, like, don't be an asshole to cops. It's not going to get you anywhere, bro.
It doesn't.
Yeah. So I was luckily, and dude, I was speeding 20 miles over. I was going 50 and a 30. The guy could have, like, probably gotten my license taken away at the time because Jersey has pretty strict fucking shit. And I was fine. He completely let me go. So, like, there was a lot of times with Jersey or not Jersey, but West Milford specifically.
I gotta say, West Milford's they've been good to me.
They're pretty decent. Like, they're not too bad.
No,
but
not at all. And every time they do have to deal with me, they're like, I'm sorry. Like, they knew me when I was this big.
They're like, dude, we went to high school here too. We just want to make a living and just retire with that sick pension. We don't want to bother you. So tell me the last time you saw me. I guess it was like a Burn the Bridge show.
I guess it was.
Was it really that long ago?
I feel like it was an Allen show. Like
really?
The last one.
For anybody who doesn't know, we had a friend back in high school, a friend Alan, who committed suicide, and he was a really good friend of all of ours, and we knew, like, he knew, like, we had different groups of all of our friends, but in all reality, we were all one big group of friends, and he was a part of that. So
he was a big connector of that, actually.
Yeah. He really was. He really was. So when that shit happened, it was, like, pretty fucking crazy, because it was, like, for the most part, all of us were dealing with that for the first time ever. Like, we're all young, like, anywhere from, like, 14 to 18, like, different age groups, fucking...
Oh, we're on
like,
Allen talk already?
Well, just real quick, the last time he saw me was at an Allen show. Because remember, we put on a couple Allen shows a few times. Burn the Bridge, we put on some Allen shows and shit.
So long.
I know. That's what I mean. That's what you guys
Schoemer's is claiming. Schoemer's is claiming the last time he saw me was at, like, the latest Allen show, I guess.
I feel like that was the last time.
Where do you live now?
There was even an
I'm still
Allen...
in West Milford.
Dude, we're not that far away.
I know.
Come party, baby.
Well, I think Facebook is what brought me to you guys. But, yeah, I think that was the last time I saw you guys. Oh, at least you.
Yeah, that's I mean, he was in my band. He would have been. He was
you
in my
a UFC fan?
I love McGregor. I love everything he fucking does.
All right, so, dude, you got a shot, man. We have parties for, like, stupid shit like that all the time. Whether it's a baseball party, football party, UFC party, show the fuck
What
up.
sports do you like?
I watched. I like Devils, Eagles.
Made
Mets.
made the playoffs, baby. By the way,
That's right.
the Rangers
Cup.
stamp, but 94
saying.
nevermore.
I'm ignoring you. I'm listening to our
And first time in 6 years, the
Fuck
Devils
off.
made the playoffs.
That's right. That's right. What?
And they look dope as fuck.
No one cares.
And
Devils suck.
UFC.
Well, everyone besides you does, so
I can't say anything. I used to be a Rangers fan.
that's fine.
You should still be a Ranger.
No, dude, show up, man. Like, I
gave up after
We'll
PJ
do
Stock and
contacts
Boogaloo.
after. We'll split contacts and
Yeah, I don't have your number. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
probably-
just
222.
222. 222.
I forgot.
No, dude, like we're.
But
Hundo
we're
P
always saying
got
it.
shot.
But like I couldn't tell you who's on the Eagles or the Mets or the fucking Devils.
That's because the Devils suck. So are the Eagles. Yeah, they're the worst.
Yeah, and
kind of.
who didn't make the
I
playoffs?
believe it was them, right? Who do we beat?
You didn't
every
make them
time we play
either.
'em?
You didn't make them either. Are you talking about hockey or football?
Hockey.
I thought we were talking about football.
You don't even like. Nobody gives a shit about hockey. Nobody cares about hockey, Boomer.
No one cares about hockey.
Rather listen to Boomer talk about jockeys.
Mike. This is ground control, the major tongue.
Nobody cares about hockey. Wow. You know what sucks? I used to love hockey. I also used to like hockey a little bit more than football. Like I like baseball and football so much more.
Dude, baseball. All right, so here's the thing.
I like baseball if I'm there.
It's really good there.
Well, that's how it starts. Like,
baseball is, even watching baseball, I really like it, man.
I can't do
Some people just can't do
see,
it. I
people say
understand
it's people say it's boring, and I completely understand that.
I wouldn't say it's boring. I don't know. There's just something I can't sit there.
I listen to progressive
I think
metal.
it's because I'm antsy a lot, so I'm
listening. But here,
We gotta drink more while you're watching.
here's actually, I'll tell you what. From watching the Yankees Orioles game last night to the one today.
Dude,
I was drinking a lot last night, and I remember like my girlfriend falling asleep on me, and like something good happened. I would freak out, stand up, and start freaking out, and she'd be like, "Oh my god!"
here's the thing about baseball. It's like I love. It's my favorite sport.
It's the buildup, man. Like the pitching and
Dude,
just
like
everything. It's fucking,
someone gets on base, and you're like, yeah, cool.
It's fucking insane.
And all of a sudden, like, dude, you get double from the guy, and you're like, oh, he's going home. Oh shit, yeah. It's almost like soccer. Like,
all right, fair
I
enough.
can't get into soccer because I don't know.
World Cup comes around, you get drunk and have some fun.
But
That's
World
what
Cup,
happens.
it's like, dude, like, well, U.S. is not there this year, so it sucks. But like World Cup, it's like, dude, when they get close to goal, you're like, oh my god, oh, it's like almost coming. You're just like, oh my god,
And
so
once it
close.
goes in, because that's a fucking hard sport too. Hockey, you're just like go.
Hockey is hands down like you have to be like requires the most amount of talent. I would say.
Yeah, that's true. You have a lot in
What
the wrist.
you need to be like a professional ice skater before you can even pick up a hockey stick, dude.
bro.
You know, no, don't come at dude. We've already had this. I remember fighting with Jeff. Jeff was like, hitting a baseball in the MLB is the hardest thing in sports.
It is.
I don't know. I'm
Hockey is so, dude. You have to be good.
That's that thin. You have this little tiny thing hitting 100-mile-an-hour fucking ball.
Do you know how hard it is to ice skate? You have to be good at ice skating. You have to be like basically be a professional ice skater before you can even pick up a fucking hockey stick,
That's
dude.
fine. Guess what you have to do before you're a professional baseball player? Be a professional baseball player. You're gonna tell me you just watched the end of the Mets game.
Yeah. Vaguely, I was watching
The
one of
dude
Yankees
threw a two-seam fastball, 98 miles per hour, and then threw a slider at 94.
Yeah, that's
But
fucking
you're gonna tell
insane.
me. You're gonna tell me. Fuck. All right. If you want to tell me that hockey players are tougher, 100%. Dude, the skill to hit in baseball, hockey, football, nothing contends. Nothing.
If you want to talk about individual things, like if you're talking about a specific thing
rough.
in
That's a
sports
rough
to talk
decision.
about, hitting a baseball in the major leagues is way up there. I understand that. But I would probably agree that one of the hardest thing in sports is to hit a baseball professionally in the
Right.
Major League Baseball fucking league. Now, what I'm also going to say is if we're talking about everything as a whole, I think hockey players are way more talented athletes than pretty much any fucking other sport.
I agree. I won't.
Do you know how hard ice skating is, period? Just ice
I
skating.
can't stop.
Everybody.
Stop as hard as fuck.
Stop as hard as fuck.
Hey, Eric, can you stand out in outfield and wait for a ball to come to you? Even though playing outfield is so fucking hard.
Bro,
Judging a ball
I
coming
mean-
to you.
Bro, it's a whole different ballgame. I'm telling you. Hundo P.
If you're really going to try to say that it's harder to be a baseball player than it is a hockey player, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. You're wrong in every sense of the matter.
No.
There's like, think of like Cecil Fielder or other people. Look at fucking CC Sabathia. The guy's like 900 pounds and he's still like a decent like 2-3 pitcher.
Dude, here's what you're saying. Or here's what I'm saying.
You can't be Cecil Fielder or
I
fucking
feel like-
CC Sabathia playing hockey.
I feel like the hardest part of baseball is the pitching and the batting. That's it. As far as
100%, dude. The rest is
kinda-
all.
you're
Being
right.
a
It's
pitcher
kinda like-
and trying to hit
you're
and
right,
trying
though.
to
It's
deal
just-
with a major league at bat.
right, exactly. It's really a game of them. That's it.
Yeah, and
then-
hockey
then you
players
have a
don't deal
couple
with it.
backups guys.
Yeah, they're tougher. They get hit. They broken noses, broken fingers to come back in. Dude. All right, here's the deal.
This is leaving football out too, which is it's probably killing so many people.
Me and
Football's
you,
more about just like I
here's
guess,
what
being
we'll do.
tough, but
Me and you go on the rink, okay? Me and Fudge.
I'll out ice skate you in a heartbeat, and I suck at ice skating.
Well, whatever.
There's no fucking way you know how to ice skate well. Are you kidding me?
Why wouldn't I know how to do that?
First off, that sentence you just said seemed pretty difficult. Second, you're the one sitting here claiming that playing baseball is harder than playing hockey.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
When's the
playing
last time
hockey-
you ice skated?
It might have been
Because could you ice skate? Could you skate backwards, bro?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, absolutely. I
yeah.
can skate backwards.
Me too, bitch. So don't try and challenge me.
It's a challenge.
Ice skate
Ice
challenge
off.
coming up soon.
Yes.
I'm ready, you fucking pussy. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Right now?
Skylands is like right up the street, isn't it?
The point is,
You realize I'm gonna beat you, right?
you might.
I'm like just I'm chock full with Mickey Mantle.
Are we
Gene,
talking about
dude.
sticks?
When I want to do something,
Are we talking about sticks?
I will do whatever you want to do on an ice rink. Whatever you want to do. Anything. I will skate better than you. I will probably shoot a puck better than you. I will be able to fucking... Yes, to everything. Yes, you're wrong. Hockey is so much harder than baseball.
No.
You're a fucking idiot. You're wrong.
No, you're stopping different things.
It's all leading up to the same thing.
No. We're talking about us, me and you being better, right?
Okay, so let's get
Different-
specific. What
different
exactly? Poor Eric. I'm sure he's entertained, but it's his
Oh,
episode.
absolutely. No,
Eric's fine. Eric's
Yeah, I
fine.
know. Fuck both of you. I can't wait to hear what happens.
The point is, pitching and batting is the whole different level, dude. When's the last time you hit the batting cages, Eric?
last year. I have kids.
He's like, give me a fucking break, faggots. I barely got here.
How fast were you taking them?
I think it was probably like 60 or 70. The place over by...
That's
in
fast,
Wayne.
though.
Dude,
Let's hit the batting cages. Derek cleaned
let
up.
Eric speak.
I'm just saying. You guys, you want to hit batting
I'll hit
cages?
batting cages. Yeah, it's,
I'll
right,
hit
it's
batting-
right where I work, too. So
Even
it's
my
literally
girlfriend
right
was when we went to get Derek with the other day. She's like, "You want to go to the batting cages?" I was like, "Well, not right now. I'm
but
in loafers
I don't
and
remember.
basketball
I
shorts."
think I think they had like softball sized balls though. I don't remember if they had.
They
baseball.
always have the bigger ball. They never give you hard balls.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was.
They
a lot
never give you hard
easier
balls.
than I thought it was gonna be.
But I'm down to go to the
Yeah,
batting cages.
I could do
some
batting cages or
wily ass 80 mile an hour balls getting
shot.
shot at. I'll be scared as shit.
I mean,
but
I
I'll do
can't
it.
stop on skates, but I could skate, so I'm good with either or. If you want to do baseball or
I say we do both.
yeah, I'm
Maybe we should take like it would be, I don't know how we can pull it off, but do like a whole like Fudge and Finn Shots for Likes podcast Saturday where like we go to the batting cages and then we go to fucking Skylands for the ice rink. We have
absolutely.
everything
Well,
right here.
if you go to what's the place by where they do the Jersey Fair?
Sussex County
Sussex
Fair.
County?
Yeah, way down there.
They have all of it. They have batting cage.
You guys continue. I gotta take a quick piss. Then we take a shot when I come back. Don't give me that look. Don't give me the look like you want to fight about it right now. Is that the look you're giving me?
We probably shouldn't fight on the podcast.
I'm
Fudge.
filled with Mickey Mantle gene, bro. Okay, the tip to every tip of my body.
Just go pee, man.
I'm gonna. Okay?
Please.
Yeah. All right. Someone needs to take us off the air like immediately. Where's the dog?
All right, so they have
So you're saying baseball is harder, or are you saying a certain part of it is?
it's not harder. So like my thing is like hockey players are fucking tough as fuck,
Absolutely.
right? So it goes NFL. Obviously, they're big motherfuckers, right? And they're just beating the shit out of each other. And then you have the hockey players. They could break. Hear the beer But here's the thing. So you get these tough guys playing this game, but dude, fucking MLB, like they play every day.
Isn't there like an insane amount of games too?
162.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And like, yeah, you get breaks, and I know.
Hey guys, Fudge is back. Finn, you're a dick. Eric, you're cool. What's up? just wanted to specify some things when I came back.
I hear you. Dude, 162 games, man. Like, yeah, they're not fucking beating the shit out of each other. Like,
It is pretty crazy how many games that baseball players
fucking
play.
insane.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
They have like one day off every 2 weeks. It's fucking crazy. I'm not saying that, but it's just like what I'm trying to say is that hockey
Has a lot more skill.
requires more talent. You need to be able to skate phenomenally before you even pick up a hockey stick.
While trying
I don't think it's. I think
Yes, dude, just
I get what you mean. And you're trying to fucking first you're trying to skate. Now you're trying to fucking take a skate and a stick and try to fucking get this little thing. And now this guy's coming at you, so you gotta spin around with it, and you gotta shoot at this fucking giant block.
Here's how I
Try
feel.
to get it in like
Yeah.
hold that
Like
big.
you're skating, it's hockey. Like skate. If you're a professional hockey player, like if you're in high school playing hockey, you know how to skate. Like it's not a big deal. Like that's.
Yes, it is.
But like
You're underestimating how hard it is to ice skate. Some people can't even just have ice skates on and be on ice, dude. You know how hard that is alone, just ice skating?
No, what I'm saying is
I'm
like
still better than you at it, but do you know how hard it is?
he thinks he is.
I'm
There's only
definitely better.
there's only one way we're gonna find out.
You think you're better at ice skating than me?
100%.
Okay.
He went Hundo P.
Hundo P, bitch. I'm willing to bet money on that shit, dude.
What I'm saying is like, yeah. Oh,
We probably both suck, but I at least guarantee that I'm better than you.
all right. Challenge
Which is all I'm trying to bet money on.
We'll make a great video out of this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be like a 20-minute video that I'm going to edit and put. It's going to be good.
No, I'm just saying like
The broad's the tape.
like when you want to be a hockey player, it's not like I have to learn how to skate, blah blah. Like you grow up at that. So you grew up learning how to skate.
I disagree.
Yeah, hockey players are like their
depends where
parents
you
are
live,
like,
I'd say,
yeah,
actually.
you're 6 years old, you're gonna be a hockey player, start skating now.
Right.
Like baseball players, some of them are like in high school, they're like, maybe I should start playing baseball. Hockey players, all of them are like, yeah, I've been skating since I was 6 and playing hockey since I was 4. And they're like, what? Yeah, no, figure it out later, bitch. Now I'm in the fucking NHL.
This is what I'm saying. Like
Hockey is,
You remember?
I'm telling you, requires more talent than any other sport.
It doesn't though.
Yes, it does,
Doesn't,
dude.
man. It doesn't. All right, you remember when we used to play hockey back in the day?
At Butler, when we lived in Butler, and Jack would get us together at that Butler
Yeah,
rink.
and I could barely skate, but somehow I was a good defense.
Because we all sucked. Jack was the only one who knew how to play.
No, I agree with that. I'd rather
You know how much easier it is to play a pickup baseball or football game?
Yeah.
Remember we played tackle football?
Now,
we were like
when they-
20, getting
dude,
our ass kicked? It was
When
terrible.
they're throwing 100 miles per hour? Like, come on, dude.
I'm not saying... if we have to pick...
Dude, like,
we have to pick one of the hardest things in sports, period, to do, and it's hitting a baseball, that I agree with you with. I think hitting a baseball in the MLB might be one of the hardest things of all
So
time
then
in sports
we're-
to do. What I'm saying is that hockey requires more talent than being a baseball player. That's what I'm saying.
That's possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we're still not going to agree because we need to fight about it on the ice rink at Skylands, and we're going to tape.
Yes, there's
All I'm
only
saying
one
is,
way to
dude,
find out.
if fucking Noah
We're
Syndergaard
going to be
comes
so
out
drunk and have people
and
say,
throws 101 fastball, it's just fucking rising fastball. You're like, oh, fuck. And then he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do a changeup. And throws.
I get that.
I get what you're saying.
And
Yeah,
here's
fair
the thing. It's a changeup. So a changeup is supposed to be...
You don't sound drunk enough. You're barely paradigm. Let's take a shot while you're talking
I
about the
will.
changeup.
So,
Not right now.
fucking hell.
Stop waiting. Waiting too long.
So a changeup's supposed to be 10 miles per hour difference, like in
Doesn't
that
it
range.
start off fast and then drop quickly?
Yeah. The changeup is like
It's supposed to be made as a
you're
fastball,
throwing
right?
it as a fastball, but like holy shit, it's 10 miles
So you
per hour.
swing a little early.
His changeup's 92 miles per hour.
92 is fucking.
Think
So
about
it's like
that.
basically a fastball.
But it's not, because his fastball's 101.
Who are you talking about?
Noah Syndergaard.
Oh, yeah. Well, isn't the
So-
whole point is for it to be like slow? Oh, well, no. Well, I guess it's supposed to slow down in the middle of the pitch, right?
It's not about slowing it down. It's about... So, let's say I throw my fastballs 80 miles per hour. If I could throw my fastball consistently 80 miles per hour and then throw my changeup at 70,
I'm going to go on record here saying that you can't throw an 80-mile-an-hour fastball.
I can't. I can throw a 70 mile per hour fastball, though. 74, actually.
You sound like
hour
you did it
top out.
before, so I'm not going to say you can't.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah. Maybe it was 64.
Maybe it was 44.
I don't remember. It was 60 or
something with
74. Anyway, we'll move on.
I feel like the accuracy of pitching is what's hard. I feel like the
course.
speed
Come
is...
on.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
I don't know what dog's doing here. But all I know is he's in my way.
if you're going to say, like, skill-wise, I don't know. Tough-wise, yeah, hockey wins, but... Dude, Noah Syndergaard. Like...
I can't wait to watch.
The
When it-
reason I love
does he pitch
baseball
today?
so much...
He's pitched a couple days probably, right?
Tuesday or Monday, whatever.
I want to watch that because I really want to watch it. He's like, I mean, I like the Mets, but I just act like I don't because I have to be addicted to you because you're such a cocksucker with the Yankees. But I do like all the New York teams, pretty much besides the Islanders. I don't really give a shit about. But I really want to watch Noah Syndergaard pitch.
Dude,
He's
it's
fucking-
just not, like
he bummed me out last year though when he like got those biceps and got injured. That was so
he played one game and got injured. He was done.
dude. He got injured because he uselessly tacked on
Yeah, of
muscle
course,
for no
of course.
reason.
Oh no, I understand that. But
He was the most. When he
let's
said,
not
when he,
you lose
when he-
the argument.
When he said I was 60 feet 6 inches away from him, come at me. I was like, this is the coolest baseball player I've ever seen. This is like Randy Johnson incarnate,
Yeah.
dude. Like this is awesome. And then he like jacked up the biceps for no reason and got hurt. I was like, dude, you're being a faggot, man. What are you doing, dude? Just
All right, so
fucking go out there and pitch. You don't need to
Schoemer.
be jacked, bro.
Top 5 punk bands. Go.
We're switching gears big time.
Yeah, we got Eric.
Choking victim, leftover crack, whichever you want.
Oh,
Oh,
you
that's,
can't-
oh, wait. Give me the dog.
can't-
Eric, give me the
It's
dog. You're
one
too
band.
far from the mic, bud. Because I don't think anybody's going to be able to hear you. Give me the dog. Fucking dog.
It's
you
one
fuck.
band. You can't.
That's what
dog,
I'm saying.
don't
Do you
be a
want to count
cunt,
them as
dog.
2 or 1?
Don't be a cunt.
One?
1? Okay, so leftover crack.
That's your number one. Or are we going number one?
No, I'm just going list. No,
All right, so we're doing top 5.
top 5.
You
Just
start
random
as
right now.
5.
All right, start as 5.
Okay. And then number 1's your favorite punk band.
Number 5.
No pressure.
I'm gonna have to go with Rancid as number 5, only because I'm pissed off about. I'm still pissed about that
Yeah,
ticket.
dude, that
But I
was
still love Rancid.
retarded, man. What was
Blood, you blood, Cadillac, yeah. Nothing more.
what was the album they put out? Like, yeah, we're friends. Yeah, hug hands.
Well,
What?
it was like Let the Dominoes Fall. I think it just came out a couple years ago. It was garbage.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't. That almost made.
Well,
me take them
it
off
was
the
their
list.
it was their like their fucking record producer were like, yeah, I don't give a shit what you guys do. This contract and yeah, make
terrible.
it upbeat.
I didn't like that album.
All right, so number 5, Rancid.
number 5 be Rancid.
Number 4, go shoot. Think about it. Don't shoot. No pressure.
Probably I'd go with Anti-Flag.
I like
Number
it,
4.
dude. The Anti-Flag is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Until you see
they're
him live, and you're just like, oh,
All right, I
guys.
get it.
Like, guys, shut the fuck up. Like,
20 minutes in between each fucking song. I don't need.
yeah, it's
I
like
appreciate it at the beginning. I appreciate it at the end. But pick one.
right.
Pick one.
That's fine.
Right.
Shut the fuck up and
that's it.
play your songs,
That's
you
it.
dumb cunt.
Yeah, exactly. I see it on your feeds enough. It's okay. I get it.
Right.
So what am I at? 4? 3?
You're a 3.
3.
Eric Schoemer's at 3.
The puppy just the baby. I'm just cuddling the puppy over here, just to let you guys know.
I'm gonna go with choking victim for 3.
Choking
Leftover crack,
victim.
whatever you want.
Which is like
Star
75%
fucking
rancid,
Victors.
right?
No, choking
Or
victim.
it's Operation Ivy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're thinking Ivy.
Yeah,
Or
choking victim
transplants.
and
Well,
they're
that's
the
like
same
2
band.
rancid player than like Travis Barker, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So 2, I would go with fucking transplant.
Bomb, black shoes, white coat, black cat,
Oh,
Cadillac
I'm gonna have to go 1 with Bouncing Souls. I'm gonna keep them at number 1.
Yeah, they deserve to be at number 1.
That's awesome, but you skipped 2.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I thought I did 3 for choking victim.
Yeah.
Well,
And you
that's-
said choking
2.
victim
You
and,
said 1 bouncing souls. He's right.
Shit,
Where's 2?
My bad. 2.
Should be strike anywhere.
Transplants. Oh no, I said
Should be
transplants.
should be strike
Transplants.
anywhere.
Can't.
Dude, the transplants were very
Transplants.
dope. I'm saying that on their. Did they have more?
First album.
They had more albums?
They had 1 or 2 more albums. The second one was like, and if they had a third one or wherever the last thing I heard was, I was like, no, I'm done.
Me and you, we saw them.
Oh fuck, I forgot about Less Than Jake. Are you keeping them ska?
Yeah, no, we're just going punk. Yeah, that's fine. Dude, we saw the transplants and fuck.
Who did we see that with? We saw it with Jay McKay and Myers, didn't we?
Yeah, big time.
And for some reason, we let Myers drive, and we almost died.
Yeah, well, we weren't driving, so it's cool.
That's true. It was like Jay McKay's car, I think. What was
The
that?
old
Starland?
black Civic.
No power steering. A back seat like that.
Ah, fuck. I forget who was headlining that.
Yeah, it was right. Transplants down at Starland.
Yeah, it was definitely Starland because it was so tight. Someone's headlining.
Twait like a twiga.
Who was headlining that show? It wasn't a Bouncing Souls because
No. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't know if we made it for the first part, and I barely remember Transplants playing. I have no clue who
the Transplants first album was fucking dope,
Dude, I could listen to that all day and all night.
All day Hundo P.
Fucking now, I don't know. I don't know what I can listen to like that.
about dog.
He's pissed. He's fucking pissed. He hates Schoemers. Hates you.
What about you? Well, yes. You're a strike anywhere, huh?
Let's talk about. All right, well, I'm gonna let the dog down.
All right, so we're doing our favorite punk shows.
Bands or shows?
Shows.
But
It has to be a punk band. So no fucking...
I don't really have any,
I've
honestly.
unfortunately never seen Propaganda, but we're going bands. Are we going? What'd you say?
shows.
How do we feel about Melancholy?
Melancholy's dope, but like
Very dope.
they have a couple better songs than they do like as a band total. Like they're not that
Right.
great. In
I
my
didn't really
opinion.
know too much about him except for fucking Tony Hawk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, or whatever I hear on, the fucking...
All right, so...
Like that song is fucking great, but like what else is good by them? You know what I mean?
All right, so we just did a top. What
Eric
we
was
saw.
touching me, and I was like, "It's a dog." I was
Schoemers.
like, why is Eric touching me?
Top 5 punk bands go.
he just did that.
Yeah, but
You're hammered. He just did that.
it was his,
No, he just did that.
I thought it was the
It's our turn
bands
now.
he saw
Nope,
live.
he did that. Nope.
No, we didn't.
You asked an exact question 10 minutes ago, just like this.
I said
Eric.
number 2.
You literally did. You were like, all right, brand new thing I know, because we were talking about sports for a while, like fighting over hockey.
See, I felt
And you were
what-
like, Schoemer's best 5 punk bands go. And then like,
But you got
he goes
fan
through all
religion,
that.
too. Like it's a hard choice.
He went through all that, and then he
know.
it was like, all right, dude, new thing, ready? 5
Hey,
best punk bands.
I was all excited too. I was like, yes.
Hey, Fudge. Top 5 bands go. Top 5 punk bands go.
Top 5 punk bands?
Yeah, of course.
I can't give you an order.
Say,
All right, hold on. How about this? All right. Let me at least get the 5 bands out. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go Propaganda, Less Than Jake. Punk bands.
Tough, right?
Yeah, well, I gotta, because I don't listen to punk
fine.
too often.
'em up?
I'm gonna pop up. Well, we can pour another shot too. Pour a shot. Yeah, give me a break here. So
You pour your own, man.
I got my own shot. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I mean, Less Than Jake and Propaganda are definitely my two favorite. I know Less Than Jake's kind of ska, but it's still. But there's other bands. Oh, Strike Anywhere. That's 3. Strike Anywhere.
Listen to that band again.
I wish Folly was punk because they should be in this list, but they're not. Yeah, I mean, like those are probably my 3 favorite punk bands. I mean, Lagwagon's definitely up there, but they're definitely not in the top 5. Lagwagon's definitely dope. I'm actually going through like my Spotify following artists because I try to follow like everything I can. There's Propaganda. I mean, Propaganda is probably my number 1, to be honest. I mean, that's Propaganda and Less Than Jake. And they're both because of my older brother. Like, he was the one who showed me them. And they're fucking... That's... I mean, I don't even know if I need a top 5.
Get him, dog.
Because I'm not like a...
I got this shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think... don't you
tough
even
guy.
be a fucking cunt, dog.
All right, now you can
He
come
loves
back up,
growling.
that's all.
He weighs 10
Yeah,
pounds.
I think it's just like... I mean, Strike Anywhere is definitely up there, but in all honesty, it's top 2. Less Than Jake, Propaganda. That's me right
Fucking
there.
A, Less Than Jake.
Hell yeah, dog. Nigga, shit.
That's your top 2. I'm not arguing.
Oh, you know what? I'm
just
sorry.
asking.
Bouncing Souls. I'm sorry. I can't.
know,
even-
right?
Well, Bouncing Souls collectively,
Should just be
like,
given.
yeah, it's a given. That's the
I
whole.
like to rock and I like to roll. When the music get through my soul,
Oh,
got no place to go. Turn on the radio. Got out of here that make me
I
feel
love how I
alright.
spent my summer vacation, dude.
Oh, that gets me through the night.
You know what I wasn't a big fan of, though? The Good, the Bad, and the Argyle. I wasn't a huge fan of it.
Hopeless Romantic and How I Spent My Summer Vacation are my 2 favorite Bouncing Souls. I remember when I didn't even know the Bouncing Souls and you were trying to coach me into what I should listen to. Do you remember that?
I don't, but I would love to hear why.
You specifically were like, listen, dude, like Hopeless Romantic's dope. And they're self-titled, like they throw the toilet out the roof. That's dope. You're like, you Haggerty, you're probably gonna like How I Spent My Summer Vacation the best.
Yeah.
And I was,
so good.
but you were the one that like because I remember talking to you about it, and like this had to be super early because there was a point where it was like, okay, we love Bouncing Souls, and all we did was go to Bouncing Souls shows.
Yeah, dude.
We went to
I
so
feel
many
like
of them.
we saw each other at every single one.
Oh yeah, we either went together or we just ended up going to the same fucking shows. But
Yeah.
how many times like at Warped Tour and in like random fucking venues where we'd all meet up? I remember in New York City where like me, you, Keith, and Nate. I just remember us just being complete assholes in the pit. We were, I mean, nothing compared to like what people do now, but
Yeah.
we were just like being assholes, and it was just so much fun.
Do you remember? So Schummers, you were there. Do you remember throwing the toilet off the roof?
You threw a toilet off the roof?
So
Was Zapata okay with that story coming out?
I don't know.
Well, fuck him, I guess, right?
Speaking of Zapata, real
All right.
quick, you know who I love going to shows with? Zapata and Josh, because it always, well, not always, I've only gone with one, but ends up at a strip club.
Well, I guess that ain't a bad thing.
No.
Depending on what strip club you end up in.
It wasn't the Daily.
Depends.
It
wasn't the Daily.
It wasn't the Daily,
No,
Eric.
it was
It wasn't the Daily playing it.
It was something 13 down by Sayreville.
Oh, I know.
A
I
little
never even heard of that
trashy, a
place.
little hot, whatever.
Was it a juice bar, like full nude, like show
No.
your butthole?
It was.
That's where you got to go. I mean, you got to go to the
was a
harem
BYOB.
on 17.
See, I don't-
That's where they spread butt cheeks.
I don't want that. I want dirty butt cheek.
When I was single,
pussy.
babe, I love you. When I was single, that's what I wanted.
right.
Was
Are you gonna play?
buttholes?
Did you see what I put you on? The Daily Planet's looking for fucking bands to play, bro, next to their shuffleboard.
I like the comment. I mean, honestly, if Josh's band was, because I'm starting like a new pop punk band with like Ari and our buddy Pat from Greenwood Lake and Jesse, my roommate,
Right,
stuff.
right.
So like, it might take a couple months to get up off the ground, but if it comes down to it, and like Josh's band wants to do it, and we get like another friend's band, like if it's like a bunch of friends bands doing it, I'm definitely down to do it. But in all reality, I'm not fighting to play at the Daily Planet. You know what I mean? If it's like a joke where like all of our friends get together.
Yeah.
If all of our friends get together to go to the Daily Planet, the skanky ass fucking, you know what I mean?
Last time we went there, I was with somebody and they're like, I bet you I can make her bark for $1. And that bitch went roof.
Yeah, I'm sure she did, dude.
Calm him down.
Would you? You're giving it the American dick?
That's it. That's all he wants.
So Walker is now playing with the Patreon.
Went right for the base.
He knows.
Oh,
So happy.
what are we doing here, gentlemen? Huh?
I don't fucking know.
Why does your dog love dildos?
I don't know. He just...
Same size of
You
it.
don't even have an answer. You're like
He's
just,
gay as
If he
fuck.
swallows that thing, it's coming out of his asshole. It's just as big as him.
You're off tomorrow? Oh no, you're not.
No.
That's right.
I have to be working on
I'm
him.
just waiting for like one baseball game where we can hang out, man. I was gonna maybe drag the broad over here or something. But you're working.
Tomorrow night.
No, the Mets are playing at 1. I think Mets and Yankees are both.
No, Mets are at their ESPN game. 7 o'clock tomorrow.
You sure about that?
Yeah, on LP.
Oh, I'm find out right now, nigga. Shit.
Your dog loves the cock.
Like to rock it, I like to roll. He does. In a minute. Oh, you're right. It's the 8 o'clock game. So Yankees must be the 1 o'clock game then.
Eric, before you leave, we're putting on the best of Bouncing Souls.
Oh, I'm down with that. Absolutely. 100%.
I got the surround sound
Do you
downstairs. Popping on, dude.
Yes.
Do
Do you have a Best of Bouncing Souls?
I'm sure YouTube does.
Yeah, you got it, right?
Bro, how many Bouncing Souls were...
At least 10. At least 10 that I can think of off the top of my head.
Dude, that was our shit.
Just to make a sound.
Yeah, all right.
What was that fucking Hopeless Romantic, right?
Dude, just real quick, just this chorus, man. We gotta get this chorus.
How I wanna be.
I put that needle on the record and play that song again.
That was Tony Hawk 5, I think.
I don't think this was the song on Tony Hawk. I forgot.
I stopped on Tony Hawk.
All right, I gotta stop before we start fighting.
2 or 3.
That band is so fucking
know.
good, dude.
All right,
The album especially.
You know who I didn't really get into, and I know this is gonna be
take a
hard
shot,
one
Keith.
for you.
Yeah.
when
Fucking
when Eric's-
Dropkick.
Who?
Dropkick.
He goes to see Dropkick every.
I know.
Every
I
St.
couldn't get into him.
Here's the thing.
Flogging Molly's like kind of better, but they're not too.
All right.
Flogging Molly is
Oh, everyone shut the fuck up. Flogging Molly has better songs, but they're less consistent than Dropkick.
makes sense. I get that.
I understand why you don't like Dropkick. Like,
It's not that I don't like them. It's just, I can only do them for so long, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done.
I'm Irish, so I'm like,
Oh, that's true. Fair enough. Fair enough.
look at the room we're in, dude.
You realize it's the Irish flag, right?
Irish
no,
flagger.
but now I do.
Yeah, you know what's funny? We did it.
I was thinking before. I was like,
Why the fuck are these faggots painting shit green and orange? It started off as jet screen. Keith was like, jet screen. I was
well,
like,
that's what I thought.
I was like, it's your house, Keith.
I don't
whatever.
remember the Jets having orange, so I thought maybe because he likes the Mets, so he put the orange in here too.
But it ended up being because we always
it's
play.
the
This is
fucking-
where the American flags come. We always play the American flag, and then eventually we were like, and I was like, dude, like American flag. Of course, we're Americans, but I was like, my Irish heritage is something I care about. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know why or where the orange paint came from, but all of a sudden Keith was just like, I got orange paint, and now it's like white, orange, green.
Big
got
dildo.
Irish all over the place, and then the American flag's going right behind me.
Oh, okay.
Cheers. Hefe finishes it.
All right, so we're gonna do
I'll be the baby, feel alright.
But then I thought maybe he liked
As the
orange.
music gets me
big
through the
time
night. Go.
YouTube video out there.
What are we
Bouncing
doing?
Souls.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's
Well, I have to cook chicken drunk for my girlfriend. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen.
good luck.
I think she just might drive us to McDonald's. I think that's what's going to happen.
All right, show me what you gotta do.
There you go.
Ah, fuck.
That's not bad at all.
Probably the best yet.
That's it.
Pop one out.
Another one?
Yeah, pop one out.
Yeah, clearly he doesn't remember what's happening. So just entertain him, Schoemers.
Oh.
Did you hear that fucking...
You like that
was
one?
that Celine Dion? Like,
So good.
vibrato shot. Where did it come from? Where did that come from, Schoemers? That was genius.
He listens.
Schoemers likes to rock and he likes to roll.
You know this cunt's
when
just
the
like...
music's flowing through his soul, he's got no place to go.
He's got no place.
He's on Fudge and Finn radio.
Dude, the best... the best part is like...
Best what?
The story.
Of what?
We broke into that house. So...
We eventually threw a toilet off.
All right, so I was at...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what happened with the toilet?
Well, here's the deal. I was at this podcast, and we're like, dude, let's fucking break it. All right, so here's what my basis. Like, dude, we're gonna ghost hunt, right? So just walk in and like, hey, is there any souls here? Or whatever they do.
Are any of them bouncing?
Yeah. So we did the whole thing, and we finally get into the basement, and there's a fucking toilet. It's not connected. This cunt of a toilet, it's just laying there, right? So I'm ghost hunting the shit out of this, right? I'm like, who's here? Blah blah. I'm doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I get down there, I'm like, guys, everyone relax. Everyone shut the fuck up. Like, oh shit, like he's getting real. He's really getting into this ghost thing. So I YouTube. Fudge, can you help me out with this?
With what?
Oh fuck.
I know what you want. I know what you want.
You got me?
Hold on. Yeah, I got you. Give me a second.
So we're in the basement and we find this toilet. And we're just rolling with it. And everyone's literally like, oh my fucking ghost. Help me out, Fudge. So I play this. Everyone thinks I'm gonna do some ghost chant shit. I play this.
That's fucking awesome.
In the basement.
Throw the toilet. Who's gonna throw the toilet off the roof?
In the house we broke into.
So who ended up throwing the toilet off for you?
I'll get there. These papers is shit.
Ben Still is a shit.
I would love them.
They're like, oh, ghost hunt. And that song played, and they're like,
We didn't hunt any ghosts. We found a toilet. That's what we did.
they're like, I guess we're
Well, we had
throwing
to
the
get in
toilet
there
out the room.
first. I was like, Rob, move. Get out of the way, Rob. Give the crowbar, Rob.
Yeah,
We're in.
We threw that shit off. They're like, Keith, you gotta throw it off. I'm
Remember, Rob had to climb up like
Yes.
the balcony of the deck,
So
and he
we
climbed
were-
up on the thing. We handed
Yeah,
the toilet up to him. It was.
we were on a deck. It was raining.
And we are way older than we should have been doing this. Like, this should have been like a 17, 18-year-old move. I'm not going to give the age because I don't want anybody to connect anything if, like, we could possibly catch charges. But, like, we shouldn't have done this.
You guys
At all.
garbage. What you guys garbage can, right? That's where you just
That was
pick it
way
up
back in
and
the day.
throw
That was
it.
like we were seven. Like, me and Nate and Monaco were, like, the only ones with, like, our licenses. We were all
See,
under
we did
18, and we were
different.
going nuts
We
garbage
fucking
can.
drove by and
Give me
we
a couple
opened
chewies.
the door.
There
We fucking drove by and opened the door and like kicked our foot into it as support and fucking just sent it flying to whatever direction the door would hit it at like 40 miles an hour.
What are we talking about?
Garbage canning, but we did a different garbage canning.
What's the different garbage can? I don't get it.
Well, you guys would take yours and throw it, right? You would hold them and throw it?
We'd stop, pick them up, drive like 30, 40. And
You got a hybrid?
Yeah, no, we did a different way, bro. We fucking just
Let us know.
We opened the door and fucking just held our foot there so it wouldn't come bouncing back into the car. And when we hit the garbage can, you fucking kick out and just shoot that fucking garbage can into their fucking house.
Yeah.
It's so
Eric
much riskier,
wins.
but it's
Eric wins.
way more hardcore.
Those were awesome.
All right,
Yeah,
let's-
we would have shotgun hold it.
Yeah.
And we'd go like 30, 40 and just like let it go at the next neighbor's car. Recycle day, dude. Just bottles would fly up in the air, dude. It was so magical.
Fucking
it was.
dog.
We did so much shit, man. We should have, like, oh my God. We
How you feel? Did you try Schoemer's?
Yeah, the gummy heart things, right?
They're like...
We've already talked about this, Keith. You're hammered.
I'm having break time.
Man, Alan drove around
Give me
once.
another handful. I'm looking at them.
We found all the fucking Oak Ridge kids, and we threw a fucking dead raccoon at them.
Oh, why
Out the
not?
window.
What?
I don't know. We were just bored.
No, I'm saying, why not? Exactly.
Oh.
All you can hear is us eating candy now. That's all you hear, like,
It's so good.
All right, let's end it.
Eric Schoemer's. We did not do a good job of letting you speak for most of this podcast. So
No, it's
you
cool.
need to end it. You need to do something that's going to, like, break the bank here.
Break
To kill it. Tell a quick story. Just something like legality-wise, you're allowed to tell.
Don't pressure him.
Oh, I don't care. All my stuff is closed now.
So give us a good story. Let's end her.
So we randomly decided. I forget who it was. It was like JBK, me, Romeo.
I remember Romeo.
Holy fuck,
And,
Romeo.
He's bought us. Romeo's bought us a lot of, like, all the times we drank when we were underage. Romeo hooked
Oh,
us
I'm
up.
sure. Yeah. Fucking absolutely.
You're welcome, Keith.
And then not bad.
Damn,
And
nigga,
then-
you got that shit on like 2 ringers?
Yeah, it goes up
You got like a
fucking
separate ringer switch. It's like 4 times as loud.
right here. But fucking. So I don't
This
know.
dog loves you, Sean. What'd I say?
I know,
He was
right?
gonna be a dick and he was gonna love you.
Fucking. We randomly decided we were going to go down to DC for 3 days with nothing but beer.
Did you
and
just
some
want to
wrestling.
get stabbed? Why'd you plan to go to DC?
I have no clue. We wanted to go see like the monuments and stuff. I don't know how we ended up. Maybe we came.
We've
down
already
after a
should have
party or
been letting
something.
Schoemer's talk way
Never
more
goes
earlier.
well.
They're fucking. So we end up going down to DC for a couple of days, you know, and then we come back. But when we come back, at the time, I had gotten piss tested school, so I was in fucking New Life. So I had to be back at a certain day at a certain time for my meeting, and we stopped. We had been looking for pizza the whole way, and that would take credit cards at the time, and they wouldn't. No one took it. We finally found one a minute before I had to go in. So they dropped me off and they went to go get pizza, right? And this kid Tom Krolkowski fucking, they drop me off and come back, and I'm in my meeting and he fucking throws the pizza on me while I'm in the middle of this like serious.
Whole pizza?
Hooked you up, man.
Like
You want some
2 or
pizza?
3 slices, right? 4 slices because I fold them in half. So I'm in the middle of this group, and he looks through the window.
One
and
more
sees-
shot, Finn.
I'm about to do it, pussy.
All right. Keep going,
He's
Chalmers.
fucking-
Yeah, keep going, Schoemer's. I'm just yelling.
So
at
he ran in, he opened the door, he throws his pizza on my lap. The fucking counselor comes over and he takes my pizza and he's like,
Is there drugs on this pizza?
I'm like, what the fuck was that? I tried putting the pizzas in my pocket. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. he was like, get it out of your pocket. I was like, no. He was like, do it. You'll get it back at the end, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, fine.
I would
whatever.
say eat that pizza right there, but like, fuck both of you.
I was like, whatever, you get this fucking... I was so red-eyed.
fucking
I
chili
couldn't even fight him. So he ended up taking the pizza, and afterwards I asked for it, and he's like, oh, I called the cops on your friends. They took the pizza, blah, 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 blah. So the meeting ends. I get back with all of them. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker done took my pizza, and now he won't give it back. He says the cops got it. You gotta go down to the police station and get my fucking pizza back.
You guys are fighting over pizza?
So I went down to the police station. I was like, I want my pizza. They had the cop come off the road, come back to the police station. He's like, what do you want? I was like, my pizza. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, kid? What pizza? I'm like, the dude said you have my pizza. I want it back. I'm fucking hungry. So he's like, dude, you're out of your mind. I don't have your pizza. Like, I can't believe you wasted the fucking my time coming back here. So
Scumbag.
I fucking go into a police station. I'm like, I want to report theft of property. And they're like, what was stolen from you? I was like, 4 pieces of pizza. And Jay McKay and Tom Krolkowski come in with me. And they're like, why don't you sit there for a minute and we'll send somebody right out to talk to you. And I was like, oh, that's not good.
You still friends with him? Okay.
I see him.
He married the girl Kayla with the huge boobs, right? My ex-girlfriend's friend, Kayla, with the huge boobs.
No, you're thinking
not-
Archie.
Okay.
Archibald. Jay McKay is, I don't know how you describe it.
We actually worked at, we were talking about DeMarco's before. I lent him my Between the Bear and Me CD the one day when we were fucking delivering pizza. We were going back and forth between music. He only worked at DeMarco's for a couple weeks. It wasn't even that long. He wasn't feeling it, which I don't blame him because Lou's, well, fuck you, Lou. But yeah, I'm JBK was always like a really fucking awesome dude.
Yeah.
Like, just-
Chillest dude known to
yeah.
man.
It was so like he loved punk like so much, and that's probably all you guys know of him. But like,
No, he loved the hardcore
loved-
shit
I
too.
love
Yeah,
hardcore,
he
too.
loved Every Time I
That's
Die.
why I remember.
He loved Between the Bear and Me too,
Yes, he
dude.
did. You guys, I think, played a lot of shows together, didn't you?
We may have.
I believe you did.
we
Out
may
there, at
have.
least I
It
thought.
depends.
I
on the
remember
band,
like
but-
he was like, "Oh wait a second, like Finn, like you're like hardcore music." I was like, "Yeah, like." He's like, "Oh, I love that too." Don't tell Schoemers.
Don't tell him. Yeah, he was one of those dudes that like a lot. Like Chris Borey was one of those dudes. Like you think he like almost only like punk music. I remember like Mullet giving Borey shit for liking Folly. I remember like I was watching the conversation. Like Mullet was mad at him, but we were all like little. You know, we were like 16, 17. You like that? And Schomer's just like, yeah, dude, like whatever. Because you know, like Mullet would get real picky with music back in the
I
day.
don't, dude. This candy's like, it's good, but it's like gum.
I can't stop eating it.
I know, I don't
Like,
want it
I
either,
don't.
but it's
Yeah.
good. You know what I'm
Well,
saying,
you
though?
bought it. You're killing us.
Try it out.
Look how big my tits are, Schomers, okay?
I think I got you beat.
We could rub titties together at a strip club and we'd probably make a lot of money. That's how
It's
big
like
they are.
gum. Try it. Eat gum, bro. Eat all of it, please.
He bought them. I'm sure he planned on it.
It's like gum.
Schomers, give us another quick story, I guess, before we end it, because we're almost at 3 hours, so we're probably going to cut it. Cut that! I guess I'll tell my girlfriend to come pick me up, right?
Let's see, what can I tell you?
Be a little respectful. Huh? You fucking relax a little bit. Huh, buddy?
Yeah, bro.
You chill out and stop being such a cunt.
Well,
I'm going to beat you in skating and every other sport we try to do.
ice skating. Yeah, you're not like really.
I am very ready to beat you in multiple sports. We can do this. We'll get somebody to tape everything and it'll be awesome. We'll play the whole thing and I'll whoop your ass and everything.
And you can skate backwards, no problem.
Yep.
All right. Cool. We're set.
Can you skate backwards?
Yeah.
You can.
So
I didn't know you were a skater.
So he claims.
It's
We're
fine.
probably both going to bust our ass, but that's what's going to be funny.
worth it, though.
The fact of the matter is that Finn's challenging Fudge, and when I get challenged,
I fucking hate Fudge.
Remember the last
He's
time?
a faggot.
Remember the last time you and Jack challenged me? I took my pants off and fought both of you, and I won. You don't remember that?
Why the pants off? Just to prove a
'Cause
point
you-
afterwards?
Why keep your pants
More
on?
freedom, I guess.
Yeah, you get freedom.
Okay, fair enough. It was
I'm
kinda
Irish,
like,
so there's
dude,
no-
I don't even have pants on. I whooped your ass.
I'm Irish, and there's not much junk to speak of, but it's like, why wear the pants?
All right,
You know, you don't need them on.
let's end this shit.
No, change the subject. That's right, because you know that Fudge is more athletic.
I think he's scared.
Fudge can. I
I'm
think
so
he is
scared.
too. Schomers,
I think he's
thank
worried
you.
that he's
I
gonna
knew there
lose.
was a reason Eric Schomer came on this podcast tonight, Finn. I knew there was a reason. I don't know why I'm getting so angry at you. It's probably because we have nothing better to do.
Let's end this shit.
Oh, let's take a. Did I already say last shot? We're gonna take another one.
Yeah.
I'll take
Whatever.
this
One more shot. Come on, pour another one. We already did take the last shot, but we're gonna take one more last shot.
We'll do another one.
Shomer, you want
do
one
one.
more last
Yeah, I'll
shot
do
to
a last
finish
shot.
it? All right. You want rum or
What
vodka?
do you got? Bacardi?
I got Bacardi Silver.
You
I got peach vodka. I got you.
I'll do Bacardi.
Wow.
I haven't had that in Coon's age.
Peach vodka.
He means a raccoon, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
raccoons. I mean, they live forever. Those things you can't get.
All right, so on your right arm,
Zim.
Zim, Hundo P. That and your shoulder was cut out, King.
King Spade.
King Spade.
And then, keep the Joker. And the kids. And then there's another kid.
All those goddamn kids paying, spending all that money on tattoos, man.
Now tell me about it.
Nigga should have bought some condoms. His kids are smart as fuck.
Your sentence was not cohesive. You're like, move to pushing content.
I said nigga should have bought some
No,
condoms.
we know what you said, but it wasn't.
All right, cheers. Let's end this shit.
All right, this is it. Schoemers, you got one last thing to say?
I do. I should have went with peach vodka.
I offered.
I know.
Yeah, club sodas.
I was expecting.
Get your final sentence.
Eat some candy.
No, leave him alone. He's saying his last sentence.
He's got to calm down the...
He's going to be fine.
Budge and Finn, shots for likes.
There you go. You got your song to do, too. Don't forget about
Oh,
that.
I do. Oh, that's right.
That's all you got? That's all you got to
I
say?
think that's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, DJ.
I'm still.
Yeah, you got to do it. It's what we do every episode, asshole.
Come on.
Restart.
You can skate backwards, but you can't fucking do the same call we do on every fucking podcast.
Restart.
Hey, DJ, this is your cue, Finn.
Spin it.
Spin that shit.
No, you don't say that shit, you asshole.
That's what I was talking about.
That's not what we're saying.
No, you don't do my thing, you do your thing. You just say slow push, and I go do this spin that shit.
I
That's what we
understand
do.
All right, go again.
Faggot. Ugh.
Go again.
DJ.
Slip. Push.
Spin that shirt.
Slip piece.
This candy's really good.
DJ spin that shit. Candy fucking sucks. Dog trying to eat fudge's elbow.
I could have got. I'm gonna stop him. I just felt like this. I just wanna go on. Fuck you, cunt.
American dildo. That huge cock. Not let the door open. Dog's been drinking my beer. Finn is fucked up. Dog loves me. Hated me at first. Come on, dog. Get in on this. Now he's back to you. Cunt. Oh, smoke all day. Drink up, boys. Cunt.